You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
And what you get ain't much. Welcome, everybody, to the only podcast that comes to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York, every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we listen to synthwave music, take phone calls, talk about paranormal activity and stuff. Basically, just have a good time. You know, time's limited. It's not even 11 o'clock. I'm starting early tonight. Holy moly. Ducky, in the sewer to you. It is 11 p.m. on the dizzy dot, pretty much. It's actually 10:59. This is the first. It's November 23rd, 2022. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving's Day. Thanksgiving's Day. I already opened my Guinness, so I'm going to take a sip now. I'm going to rinse it between my teeth just to gross all of you people out. What better way to celebrate the holidays than to be grossed out by a rat with a mouthful of Gwyneth? Anyway, Gwyneth Paltrow. We don't really have too much of a topic tonight. We're just going to be celebrating Thanksgiving's Day. I think, Diane, did Mystery Man make a story for Thanksgiving's Day? Yeah, he did? All right, so we do have a story from Mystery Man himself. And Thanksgiving's Day is it a Bigfoot assault? I don't know. Oh boy. Guess we'll just have to find out what it is. We never know what Mystery Man's going to do anymore. He's off the rails. He's a maniac. He's a wild man. But aren't we all deep within a little bit crazy? I know I'm a little crazy. Sometimes, like this big beer, I got a big old beer stein, a big old glass stein of beer. And I put it down on the sink so I could brush my teeth and wash my teeth. And then I totally forgot where it was. It was just sitting right there in front of me, and I looked all around the sewer. Couldn't find it. And then I see it standing right where I put it. And I was like, holy shit. I think I'm losing my mind, people. Cheers. I'm just going to be having a nice, relaxing Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm going to be hanging out with all the sewer chatters and sewer people in the sewer. I think Diane's taking me to her parents' house this year. Diane, is this true? No? Okay. Whew. I do not want to meet them. Anyway, I want to know what everybody else is doing for Thanksgiving's Day tomorrow. So if you have plans or if you have any thoughts on Thanksgivings, you could give a call to 917-719-5923. And after a couple of song breaks, I'll be picking up the phone. So don't call now if you want to talk to me live. There will be a live call-in, a little bit of a live call-in show. You could talk to me. We could talk about Thanksgiving. You could tell me what you're thankful for, and we'll laugh at you. You're thankful for the what? That's what you're thankful for? Holy moly! Yeah, that's pretty much the plans tonight. There's going to be a story. There's going to be some phone calls. Diane, is there a giveaway? Are we giving away a car? There might be a car giveaway tonight. All right, so if you're really interested in winning a brand new car, stay tuned, my fine little fuzzy friends because... Yeah, wait, actually, we might be giving away 100 cars tonight. So stick around, especially if you want a brand new car for free with a full tank of gas. Just hang out, and maybe we'll have some more details about that, possibly maybe a little bit later. But for right now, we don't really have anything about that right now. So I hope everybody is, all the late night warriors are enjoying tonight. I don't know how many people are listening right now. There's usually a couple million, but it looks like the numbers dropped off tonight to only maybe like 2 million. Still a lot of people out there listening, but a significant drop off in our chat. I think Chad and Stacy took off for the holidays. Oh wow! Ducky just subbed with Prime right now. This is not the thanks segment yet, Ducky, but I'm going to thank you again when that happens. 41 months of Jeff Bezos buckaroonies. Does Jeff Bezos still work at Amazon? Or is he gone? Is he stepped down? Is he still president? I don't know what's going on with there. I always thought he was just living on a boat having post Amazon sex or something with some lady that wants for him to give all of his money away to Dolly Parton. Partone. Who do you think would win in a fight, Dolly Parton or Elvira? I'm starting to think Dolly Parton might. Anyway, we have a great show tonight. We have a lot of music. We're going to have some Thanksgiving themed, Diane? What did you say it was? I can't say it. That sounds racist. I'm not saying that. Yeah, we got some music tonight for Thanksgiving's Day. We're going to enjoy it. We got some beer. We got some phone calls. We got some late night fun. We probably got, I don't know, what else we got? What else do we got? Don't look at me like that. All right. Well, first song is Simon Says by Jugs. We'll be right back. welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. That was a interesting song there. Talking about Ragrats. Ragrats was that cartoon for little rodents back in the day on Nickelodeon. No. Those were Rugrats. Regrets do suck though, man. I have some regrets. You always have this thing that you think back on and in life, and it's like it feels nasty. It's like I wish I had a time machine to go back and fix that. But you wouldn't be the you of today if you did do that. You wouldn't. These regrets, they add to you. You're a sum of your regrets, and maybe your regrets were no. There's no such thing as a good regret. That's an oxymoron. That's yeah. If I could take away any of my regrets in my life, I'd be happy for it. But sometimes you don't even know what you're doing. Age and stuff. You're young and dumb. A lot of the times you're just dumb and you don't know what the hell you're doing. And but then when you think back on what you did when you were young and you're really dumb, that's still a regret. Most regrets happen because you're dumb. But if you were dumb back then, you're probably still dumb today, aren't you? It's very weird to think about. It's you don't know you're dumb until way after the fact. Sometimes it's immediately after the fact. Like if you accidentally stick a iron somewhere, you do something like immediately knowledgeably dumb, like close the door in your hand. You're like, I'm fucking idiot. Those regrets, they change you quicker on the spot, but they're more immediate of how dumb you are. It seems like regrets and being stupid are tied together. They're like married. Regrets and idiocracy. Cheers. But the regrets not connecting the dots on the one pot birch reduction second year in college. Screw it in the chat. I don't think I know what you're talking about. What the? Oh man, I got my loud mouse on, but I don't feel like switching to my quiet mouse. It's also just I like a nice wire attached to my mouse. Maybe I'm into some kinky stuff. But tomorrow's not regrets given. Maybe it is. What if we switched thanks with regrets and called it regrets given? Yeah. Then you could grow. It'll be a time of growing. Because if regrets stick with you so you could grow off them better, they're better steps on the walk of shame of life. And call it thanks taken. Regrets given and thanks taken. Where it's land stolen. We gotta. I should thank some people though. Like, who do I thank for everything? Like, if I was giving thanks for Thanksgiving, I guess I would have to thank breathable air. Thanks to breathable air. Thanks to the dark sewer scientist for providing me with food and beer, mostly beer. Thanks to Diane. Thank you, Diane, for making the show run flawlessly. And all I had to do is be dropped here by crane and just talk into this here microphone and drink beer. And I don't have to do anything else to do this show. So cheers and thanks to you, Diane. Oh, also cheers and thanks to hashtag sewer chat. If it wasn't for hashtag sewer chat, I'd feel like I wasn't just in a really small box. You guys make me feel like I'm in a really big box, and we're all in this big box together. Ducky would like to thank mayonnaise, and I understand that too. I give Mayo a big shout out as well. Cheers to you, mayonnaise. Man, I'm getting drunk. Maybe I should say thanks to more people and drink less. Nah, fuck that. The last time I had mayonnaise was in my tuna salad. I like to. That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite mayonnaise dish. You take the mayo and the tuna and some onions and some pepper, and you mix it up, and you put it into your lady's shoe, and you let her squish her foot into there nice, and get the tuna all between the toes, and the mayonnaise helps spread it out and over the whole foot. It encases the foot in the mayonnaise. Then you pull the shoe off, and then you have a foot covered in beautiful tuna salad. Thank you, tuna salad foot. Diane, for letting me do that once. Okay, who else should I thank here? There's a lot of people I could thank. I'm gonna say thanks to this person that left a voicemail. Let's just listen to this voicemail. Wait, is that a voicemail? Oh, okay. That was a text message. What is this? Somebody sent me a link to YouTube. Hold on one second. Let me.
How much do you pay for rent in New York City?
I pay $6,400 a month.
Oh God. I hate this video. This is actually I wanted to always talk about this, but I never do because it's a video. There's a lot of interesting visual things that I see that piss me off, but there's no way to put that into words really. But I'm gonna try to do it with this. This is a first. I hate video in portrait camera mode. I don't know how this exists. It exists because everybody has phones, I guess, and it's fucking horrible. You see life and your eyes work in a panoramic mode. It doesn't work in a portrait mode unless you were like you had like maybe if you lived life with butts smushed up in your face really close, and your whole vision was two butts farting in your face, and you only saw down a little corridor. That's how life would be. But anyway, there's these videos on YouTube, and they suck you in because they're short and they automatically play, and you can't like pause them, and you can't do anything with them. Just watch. It's just like it force feeds you, like you're a fucking goose getting stuffed full for the frogmoitois. But anyway, there's apparently a guy that goes around New York City just with his phone, I guess, because it's recorded like whatever. And he says, "Oh, how much rent do you pay?" And then he asks the person to go into their house. Now, you barely ever see the guy that's doing it. Maybe he's got longer format videos where you can actually see him and he talks and all that. But I have no idea what this guy really looks like. He's just some goofy looking white guy in New York City. And people like let him into the house, and he just stops them on the street, and they just tell him straight up all this stuff. This is definitely fake. This is Renegade Financial, I think. I don't even know. It's fake, but if there's any bit of truth to it, and the people are telling about their lives, I don't like anybody involved in any of this. I've never seen a video. It was like, oh, that person seems cool. Or there was actually one person that was cool. It was like some dad. He stopped. He's like, "How much do you pay for it?" He's like, "What?" And the kid's like, "Dad, don't you know this guy? He goes around and does this." He's like, and then he's like, "Can I see your house?" And he's like, "No." But people like let him into this house. Let's listen to this video here. Let's see what this $6,400 for rent.
How much do you pay for rent in New York City?
Pay $6,400 a month.
$6,400.
Yeah.
Must be a dope place though. Can I see it?
You want to see it?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Hey man, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, here it is. This is our office. Not a single person is here. Look how much we could be using. Half the office buildings in Manhattan are like this. State-of-the-art chairs. Oh, it's the perfect working environment. Some old rhymes. Oh, there's a rat in there.
Is this fake? He's showing off an office now. This is not his house. I think this is like I'm being fooled, but let's see. Let's keep watching this see, this is also doesn't work for audio.
Landline phones. You're gonna find a landline phone. Hello? Who's that? Oh, it's Opportunity. And look at this view. How many places in Manhattan can you just stare at a brick?
See, the thing is, I can't fast forward this bullshit either. All right, I'm done. I think this is a troll version of what they usually do.
Doesn't caffeine just
and then you
make
just start scrolling because you accidentally push a button, and then you're in a loop of evil shit. It's horrible. YouTube Live, it's fucking horrible. TikTok, it's weird. Okay, and another thing that I see in video format, I know this is not good YouTube, whatever, but I've seen it on like Facebook. That's if I ever like go onto Facebook to like, because you have to do some stuff there. There's videos that are like how-to videos where there's like morons talking to each other for 30 minutes straight, trying to get you to like ruin your house or something. It's like, fill a balloon up with the soap. Now watch the soap. Now watch this. And they keep saying like, and look and I keep watching it and looking, and it's just it's retarded. And there's like 2-something million views on it. Then you put the key in the banana, and then you squish the banana on the door. Look, this is how you do it. And the people aren't like wearing diapers. They're not like, they don't look like they can't live on their own. But they, okay, those. Why did you send me that text message with that YouTube video? Thank you. Now, we should listen to another song. We'll come back. I'll thank some other people that have actually donated to the show, and then I'll open the phone lines. All right, let's listen to another song here. Thank you to what is it called? SoundCloud. Thank you, SoundCloud. You're a decent service to find Creative Commons 3.0 music, and all these artists are there. You could go to my SoundCloud likes to find them. They're all completely free music, and you could say thank you to them. Tell them you're from the sewer chat. Every song that I like on the SoundCloud, I put the episode number as a comment under the song. It really confuses people, but either way, these songs are really good, and I get them for free every week. And I'd like, just if you're on SoundCloud, if you actually do use SoundCloud, tell these people that you said hi and that you like their stuff. Now I'm getting away using their stuff for free. I feel like a fugitive from ESCP. Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh. Hold on. We're going to thank some people. This is the thank you segment. Let's hold on a second here. You could hear the click of my moose. You could hear me click my moose. Still got a moose in my throat. I should call it a moose in the throat. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, just fixing some stuff. Doing some housekeeping. Let's thank some people. We have a P.O. box where you can send me stuff, and I'll open it all live on the air. A few people send reoccurring checks, which is it's pretty cool. It helps me remember the address of the P.O. box. Nick the Rat Radio, P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York 11209-0549. Let's open up this envelope and see what we got. Answer to everything, chargeback. Sir Mike Roch, PhD. 42 cents. Sir Mike Roch, I think the last check that I accidentally ripped up, I'm going to actually save it. I think I'm going to save that one. I'm gonna put a what's that called? I'm gonna laminate it and save it. But thank you for that 42 cents. For that 42 cents, I'm gonna crack this beer live on the air. Oh crap! It's spilling all over. No, it's not. All right. Let's pour one out for all the homies out there. Let's let that head. All right. It's Guinness, so you gotta wait like 50 hours after you pour it. It's like the chase. Let's thank some more people. You can go to nicktheratradio.com or nicktherat.com and go to donate, and you can donate via PayPal. Let's see if anybody has donated this week. This show is like 100% free. You don't have to donate. If you donate, all you do is make the show longer and possibly better. Let's see. Is there any donations this week? It's the first one. I also read. It's a lot of head. I read initials and the amount. I'm trying not to dox people, so the initials I guess is okay because I'm not saying your whole name, but you know who you are. And you could also write a note. You could write a note and say, "Hey, my name is Guy Fieri or whatever," and then I'll be like, "Hi, this is the Guy Fieri gave $4.20. That's that's the generic amount is $4.20. We have the first donation from MA with $4.20. It just says it's for Nick the Rat Radio. So I would like to say for MA, this is a horrible howl. Sometimes I howl for donations. We have LCI with $4.20. LCI, thank you so much. You've been around for a long time. I could howl for you too, but instead, I'm going to take a sip of this beer. Ooh, yummy. So much froth. Let's see who else has donated this week. Thank you so much, LIC. Is it LIC? Lick? No, it's LCI. Lici. Licky. Thank you so much for that donation. We have Mac, M-A-C, with $4.20. Thank you so much, Mac, for the donation. And we also have one final donation here. Whoa! This is a big one. I should have cracked the beer, drank it, and all that. Maybe I could. All right. For this next donation, I will chug this entire beer. Maybe I should read the donation first. we have 33. Dear Rat, I've been working Wednesday nights lately. Sorry, I'm coughing during your big donation bomb here. I look forward to being fired so I could return to the sewer. Post haste, Lavish. Lavish, were you coming to New York City in November at some point, which I might have probably already missed or something? Shit. But you've been working Wednesday. Well, if you're missing the show live, it's okay. It's a podcast. You can listen to it. You can listen to it dead too. The show is, it's granted, it's more fun live. Whenever I'm listening to Nick the Rat Radio, I like to listen to it live. If I'm listening to it after the fact, it's different. It's just different from than like right now. It's the weird thing about doing live podcast is that there is a live thing happening instead of like the record, because when you're doing it live, you don't know what the hell's going on. If it's like pre-recorded, then you kind of like know what everybody's going to hear at the same time. It's either way, should I chug this beer for Lavish? Lavish is at work, so I think I have enough beer to chug. I took a big sip for you. I'm not going to finish the whole thing. We're going to save that for a little bit. Thank you so much, Lavish. Woo! All right. That's all the donations through PayPal. There's one other place you could donate right now. Is with Twitch. And as I said in the beginning of the show, Ducky On has resubbed with Prime. They've been subbed for 41 months. This happened 34 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Ducky, for giving me those Bezos bucks. I don't know how people don't live without Amazon Prime, personally speaking, but a lot of people don't like Amazon Prime. They're like, I want to support the neighborhood. I want to do this and that. But I'm like, hey, yeah, but for a very small amount of money, you can get like a lot of stuff for pretty cheap. And I don't like leaving the sewer. So they just throw it down in here in a box. I don't have to leave. I don't have to do anything. It's great. Ew. Am I saying good things about Amazon.com? Also, DJ Slave, sometimes after the show, I raid her stream and she plays some great music. Feels like you're going to like a goth 80s club, hanging out, dancing. Go check it out. Pardon me. There's a lot of donations this week, but sometimes to fill in the gaps, we have to play advertisements because the big giant corporate sponsorships is where the money's at. Now, the public donation drives I love you guys for it. Thank you so much. But it'll never be like $1 million. And we get some of these big corporate people in here, and they just throw money on, like at Diane. They kind of, you said that they put it in your shoe. Those lucky bastards. All right, so Diane's getting tons of money to stuck between her toes if we play these. So we're going to listen to some advertisements, and then we're going to have a song, and then we'll come back and open the phone lines. So let's listen to and pay respects to some the corporate people. A lot of people out there. The corporations got a lot of bad names lately, and I think that should stop. I think we should just embrace them and let them enslave us. Okay, so we'll be right back, and I hope to see all of you soon. Hope to Diane. Who paid the money for the ads here? Oh, okay, yeah, hit play.
Yeehaw! Do you need a pumpkin carved? Are you too damn lazy to do it yourself? Well, we here at Carve R Us will carve the fuck out of pumpkin for you. Yeehaw! And don't forget us when November comes. We also do turkeys for Thanksgiving, and we can get rid of your Christmas trees for you too. What do we do the rest of the year, you ask? Circumcisions. Yee-haw! Call us now, 917-719-5923.
This Thanksgiving, why not try something different? Instead of celebrating a holiday with the people you love, use some new technology made by the scientists in the Dark Sewer Network to go back in time and spend the holiday with the Native Americans themselves.
Boy, this is great. I'm used to having dinner with my family, eating turkey and sticking feathers up each other's asses, but this is really, really cool. I'm a little scared, though, by the way. Everybody's looking at me, wondering what I'm doing here. Oh, boy, it looks like the chief might be getting his axe. Oh, boy, I really hope I could get a refund on this.
Stop murdering people and appropriating their culture and experience it with the people that you took it from. Feel better about yourself today and order Dark Sewer's Thanksgiving Time Machine. We're trying to program it to do other events, but right now, just Thanksgiving is the only one you could do. Hang out with the Indians today and have a great Thanksgiving.
Honey, please, if you could call the scientists at the Dark Sewer Network and ask them how I could get back to my own time period, please do that right now and just send me a message. I don't know, tweet it to me or something. I don't know how to get it. Maybe a smoke signal. Oh, my God. Oh, he wants to take off my head.
We're also not held reliable if you cannot make it back to your own time period. Sorry. Order today, 917-719-5923.
That was Out There by DJ's Universe Q. DJS Universe Q. Out there. Ow. Stupid cough. Where's my weed? Whoa. Let me see if this is all cooked. All right. Let's open up the phone lines. Do we have any voicemail, Diane? Is there any, or is it just text messages with weird stuff? Let's see. Okay. Ow. Get out of the way.
Good Sunday, sir. It is I. It is I, sir. You thought that I'd left you forever, probably. But no, the invitation stands, sir. The invitation to intelligence, sir. Will you take it? Meet me next Wednesday for a conversation on the phone to discuss what truth is, sir. So that we both make sure that each other knows and understands what's happening right now. Doesn't that interest you, sir?
It does, but does truth and intelligence go hand in hand? How much intelligence do you need to have the truth? Or can we ever have the truth? I don't think there is truth. So intelligence is a scale of unintelligent to really unintelligent. Yeah. Let's hear another voicemail. 917-719-5923.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Rick. And I just came up with a kindergarten song thanks to Adam Curry, and he was playing this clip from the Queen of the Netherlands, Queen, whatever the fuck her name is.
Whatever the fuck her name is. The Queen, yeah.
About data and, how Elon Musk will be in this. And here's the song for the little kids. It's got easy words, so I'll go through it once, and then on the second go round, we all sing along together. Elon Musk is my friend. Elon Musk is my friend. He'll get my data, and he'll make it greater. Elon Musk is my friend.
Yay,
all right,
Elon.
all together. Elon Musk is my friend. Elon Musk is my friend. I'll give him my data, and he'll make it greater. Elon Musk is my friend. Okay, well, I kind of screwed it up. I have to get the words in. But I'm hungry. I'm almost done making dinner. So, you have a good one. Hope you have a nice wedge of stinky good cheese down there. All right, man.
Oh, stinky as heck.
You have a good one. Love and light to everybody.
Smells like Elon Musk. Elon Musk, that smells like a cheese. That's like a cheese right there. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a large wedge of Elon Musk in wherever you are currently, because you sound like you've been singing songs about Elon for a long time now. So, hey, yeah, just be careful. Just be careful what you wish for, and never meet your maker or something. Yeah. But maybe that last caller was just thankful for Elon Musk. He was saying Thanksgivings to Elon. Thanksgivings to Elon. Elon does sort of look like a giant turkey. Like if there was an Animorphs book about Elon Musk on the cover, I could see him totally morphing into a giant turkey. That would be cool. He's gobbling up your data. Elon is gobbling your data. If you'd like to give me a call and tell me what else he might be gobbling on, 917. What's the phone number? Diane, what's the phone number? Just write it. Yeah, I know. Just write it on the board behind you right there. Yeah. Why are you drawing? Diane, that's a beautiful drawing of a big phallic. Well, it's a dick, so it's not really phallic. I guess dicks are phallic. And then a three-dimensional arrow pointing directly at me. You did that amazing for that quick speed that you got there. 917-719-5923. You could call right now, or you could leave a voicemail like this person did. Well, maybe they left a voicemail.
Nicklin, listen.
Hi.
Listen, you fool.
I'm listening.
Listen close to that. As if you've never listened before. As close can be.
You need to bring the harmonica closer to the phone. You should get a line in on that phone or something. You need to. You should get an electric harmonica, so you can plug it into a computer. So I get the digital. So I get you could digitally blow into my ears. Thank you so much for letting me listen to that. But if you get me a better recording, I could play my rain stick with it. Maybe I just caused more snow in Buffalo. Fuck. 917-719-5923 is the phone number to call if you'd like to talk to me.
Hey, Nick. Just wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you.
And well, also I wanted to check on you because, well, you know, you haven't put any of the podcasts up for the radio show that you do for a couple weeks now.
No, it's been a couple of weeks now. Whoa, no.
So I hope you're well.
I'm fine.
And happy Turkey Day. Gobble gobble.
A caller. Look, now I've been sometimes I can't believe that they actually. If you want to hear the podcast right away, it's on YouTube right away. It's that I don't post it really quick to because I have to do the cover art too. And sometimes it just takes me a week to think of the perfect cover for the cover art to do the cover art, and then I just don't post the fucking audio. I should just post the audio, but then if I post the audio and then do the cover art later, I thought I'd do changes, then re-upload it. Maybe I should just do that because people don't give a fuck about the cover art. But it's just 1 week. I didn't post the last episode. Sorry. It's not multiple weeks. The only one that's missing is last week's episode. It's on YouTube, and I'll post it tomorrow. Okay, while I'm stuffing down tuna salad from between Diane's mom's toes, I'll be drawing pictures for the goddamn podcast. But you're right. I should prevail. 917-719-5923. That's the phone number you could call if you'd like to talk to me. We could talk about Thanksgiving, what you're thankful for. I would like to hear what you're thankful for. If you call me now and tell me what you're thankful for, you might be able to win a car. No, not seriously.
Sir, I'm recording this now on a Sunday. But when you listen to it Wednesday, it will be now. Isn't this a little bit funny to you, sir? Do you see a little something odd going on there, sir? We just brush that observation aside very quickly, sir. You have to look at everything as a nihilist. Why don't you ever ask yourself if you can just look as simple as possible? Is that never coming, but so you have to start asking yourself the right questions instead of just deepening the neurosis.
But what's the right question? Still the wrong question.
If the rat is a man, I spell these R A T. That's Bill Ratman. That's Bill Ratman. Now hit the rat.
Hello? Hello?
Got a dick like a baseball bat.
Is your phone not working?
Hold on, caller.
I feel your phone is not working.
Caller, hold on.
Around town. He go deep down. In the sewer he lives and he breeds little rat babies. Each uglier than the last. I don't know. I don't know if his children are ugly or not.
Caller, can you hear the harmonica or no?
Can I hear the what?
But Nick
The harmonica?
was walking around one day in the sewer.
No.
Feeling self-conscious.
Sorry, you can probably hear it. Maybe now. Can you hear it now?
Impeding himself by his own.
I heard something a little bit while you were talking, like when the noise gate was off.
It's I don't know how. I don't know. Technology's crazy. How are you doing tonight, caller?
Not too terrible.
That's how. Cheers to that. Cheers to not too terrible.
I'm driving on the highway eating a hamburger.
With your feet? How are you talking on the phone?
Hands free.
Oh.
Miracle Bluetooth.
Are you in a truck? Can you honk your truck horn? Can you blow your whistle?
Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I could. I hope I don't hear any police now.
Probably not. It's Detroit. They let you get away with all sorts of shit.
You could. Well, cheers to you, Detroit.
That's kind of how they roll here.
Are you
kind of like downtown, like Manhattan, where all the stores are? You just let them bust out windows and bullshit.
Are you thankful for Detroit?
Am I thankful?
Well, yeah. What are you thankful for what you be thankful for, caller?
Oh, I get you. I get you. I'm sorry. I didn't get this. I'm sorry. I was at a hockey game tonight.
Are you thankful for hockey?
I am thankful for hockey because I enjoy hockey.
Which team? You like the New Jersey Devils, don't you?
What? Blasphemy.
Spilt Guinness all over me. Sorry.
Are you drinking Guinness tonight?
Yeah.
I had a few Buffalo Traces. You know what that is?
I hope it's not very alcoholic because you're driving right now.
I did not have enough to impair my driving skills. I had two.
Well, that's good. I don't know the buffalo piss. What is it called?
Buffalo Trace.
Trace of pee-pee?
It's buffalo urine that's distilled like 10 years.
It's good for Thanksgiving. That sounds like a very that's like something you would drink on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's got buffalo urine in it.
So who is playing tonight? Where were you? Were you watching? Was the Chicago Red Birds, the Chicago Oilers. No, that's
the Detroit Red Wings and the Nashville Predators. Which
I hope the Nashville lost, right?
What's that?
Nashville lost, didn't they? Did they lose?
Yes, they did 2-0.
That sounds, yeah. I don't even follow the hockey for like the past 20 years, but it just sounds like they would have lost.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Detroit's kind of had a shitty team for the last few years, so they're not too bad this year. But
I always thought Detroit had a pretty good team. The Red Wings.
Nice to get out and forget about whatever's going on in my life right now.
You go to a large stadium to watch a sports event will do that, because there's just there's so many people, and you feel like, holy crap, I'm a people too, and there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
It clears the head of being I'm the only people.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
But it's good to be the only people too sometimes. You gotta go back and forth. No. You gotta fluctuate your location.
You haven't had any rampant turkey incidents, have you?
You ever carve a hole
like a string
in a turkey?
I know you had crazy, insane turkeys attacking the sewer last year. I was hoping that there wasn't another event where they targeted you again.
Why'd you have to bring that up? Those poor turkeys. You know how we did fucked up things to them. The scientists down here, they captured all those. I can't. NDA. Sorry. No, nothing down the sewer this year. We cleared out the sewer pipes pretty well. Oh, wow, it's midnight in the sewer in the East Coast. I'm gonna smoke.
It is. Holy shit. It is mid.
Yeah,
mid.
It's midnight. Midnight in the sewers.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just passing the Rose. I'm passing the Rose Bowl.
It's a football stadium for college teams?
No, it's a bowling place for people that bowl.
Oh, I actually went bowling recently. I actually that's a stupid saying. Why would you have to say you actually did something? That means I lie a lot. Is it, what I'm trying to imply by saying I actually went somewhere is that I lie a lot. That's kind of fucked up.
Did you do any good?
Here's the thing. I went during. I did. It took a while to warm up. I'm not a horrible bowler. I started at 80. My second game was a 90. I was about to break 100 on the third game. But the lane ran out of time, and it just cut me off in the middle of a really good run. I had a whole shitload of strikes, and then halfway through, on the fifth frame, the electronic bowling alley turned off. It didn't even say, "Do you want more time?" And I lost my score. I was pissed.
That's how they get you.
But
next time,
yeah,
you probably could have bowled a 300 that game.
I might have. I was on my way there. I had I think I had a strike, a spare, a strike, and then a 7, and then it turned off.
You were. Oh yeah, but you weren't on your way to a 300. Probably a 2.
Felt it in my boner.
200. Well, if you feel it in your boner, that's it's a barometer for.
Do you play any hardcore sports like bowling?
The barometer for boners. It's yeah, I've bowled in the past. Yeah. I think like when I was young, I played football.
No, I'm not. I'm talking
But
about
yeah,
recently. What's the last hardcore sport you've played? Like like bowling.
hardcore is is does euchre count?
Euchre?
Euchre. You know what euchre is?
Please tell me.
It's probably one of the most hardcore sports ever known to man.
Is it like yeeting? Is yeeting involved in euchre? Do you yeet to you?
There's Trump is involved in euchre. So it's mega.
How did this get political? I'm talking about sports.
MAGA? Is it mega or MAGA?
It's a mega.
MAGA. But there's Trump. You have Trump in it. In this.
Euchre?
And, it's a brutal game.
All right, I'm looking it up. I'm looking up euchre and MAGA to see what the heck you're trying to talk about here.
But it's got Trump. I'd say look up euchre and Trump. Because it's brutal. You get a lot of injuries from it.
When do you call
friends
Trump
are lost.
EUCHRE?
Yeah,
It's a card game. It's a trick-taking card game.
Brutal to the core. You haven't felt pain. You felt pain of a card game.
You're talking about Trump cards. You're not talking about Mega MAGA.
Oh wait, no, wait, what?
No, euchre. It's a card game. So your last sport you played was a card game? I don't know if that even that might not qualify. If the cards were heavy though,
brother.
If you had some big cards,
Brutal. Hulk Hogan came in and was like, "This is brutal."
Somebody they're saying it's a violent card game. Brutal.
Violent. Families are disintegrated. Brothers are lost.
I get jealous of people that say that they played games that made their family so violent against each other. Because my family never plays any fucking games. Nobody cares. I care about games. Nobody else in my family gives a shit. And I wish there was somebody else in my family that gave a shit enough about games that we could play it and just hate each other over it.
Jeopardy was what we would watch Jeopardy and be ruthless with each other.
How do you get ruthless by watching a TV game show? What do you mean?
Because when you start getting, I don't know, you get in like a almost like a savant, some sort of savant mode.
Oh, you're saying who says the answer out first, and then everybody else that's after that would just sound like they're just copying you.
It's almost like but it's almost like you approach savant level of blurting out the answers. You don't know where they're coming from.
Do you know what the next step is after that? Getting on Jeopardy and winning money. Why are you doing it free?
Just so you can brutalize your family. Why else?
Have they ever done a Jeopardy, like a family Jeopardy? That'd be a great one. Because they always have like teachers. We got teachers on this week. Why not like mix it with Family Feud?
They've had like like Family Feud. They have like the family on there, and then, I mean, all the people are positive on the show, but you gotta imagine behind the scenes, they're like, why really you couldn't guess that the topmost answer for whether people said yes or no was yes?
No.
Exactly. See, see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that starts fights. It's
No.
Brutal.
No. Yeah.
Brutal. But that's why they have Family Feud, so people don't get into fights on Jeopardy and kill each other.
Jeopardy with a family versus itself would be really interesting, though, because one person is going to win. So that means, uh-oh. I heard that honk. Did somebody just cut you off?
Uh-huh. They cut me off.
Now, when somebody cuts you off and you honk, they obviously don't care about you already. And if you honk, that's just you saying, hey, fuck you? Or is it like, hey, don't hit me?
Yeah, pretty much.
A little bit of both.
It's Detroit, though. It happens. It's kind of like, hey, fuck you, I don't really care.
This is why I don't drive, because New York City is a horrible place to drive in. If you ever drove on the BQE?
No, I have not, and I do not
evil.
want to.
It's evil, and there's just a bunch of people that think that they could go 90 miles per hour and just cut and weave into traffic. It's just like, what the fuck? I don't want to see any of that. I feel you
still drive, though. You still drive, though.
No, I don't drive. I refuse to drive.
At all?
I refuse to. I'm a really good driver, but I refuse to do it.
I thought I heard you drove recently, though.
No, I don't drive. I'm a very good driver,
really?
But I don't. Yeah, I haven't driven a car in the past probably 10 years.
You enjoy being a passenger?
Yes.
Okay. No, I understand that. I totally get it.
Especially if it's raining out. Oh, fuck driving in the rain in like a really packed city. You can't see the yellow lines. You don't know if you're in your lane. You don't know if you're in a lane or not.
Do you require optical assistance in the form of glasses?
Well, no, I have glasses and I could see, but if there's a lot of rain and you're driving in it and you're in a, you've driven in a city, but if you're ever like on like the BQE or in Manhattan, driving anywhere in the city is just fucking kind of scary. And people suck.
Kind of like the assholes around here.
Probably. It sounds like you're not hitting much stuff because you're not hitting the horn much, you know. But anyway, what are you doing tomorrow for Thanksgiving? You gonna hang out with people, friends, family, or are you gonna be all by yourself listening to Nick the Rat Race?
Well, you're not on tomorrow, are you?
Tomorrow is today.
Oh yeah, good point.
Well, wait, not yet for you yet. I don't think tomorrow is today yet for you.
Yeah, it is. I'm tomorrow today. Same time zone as New York.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. So yeah, right now you're.
And tomorrow, I'm hanging with Nick the Rat for Thanksgiving at least now.
Well, yeah, you are right now. Right now, we are sharing our Thanksgiving. They're overlapping.
I got invited to a family friend's house because last week I lost a family member that I would have had Thanksgiving with otherwise.
I am very sorry. That sucks. Well, I hope you do go to this other event and spend time with more family friends and friends of family. It's good to be with people you know.
It's good to talk to people that I like to talk to.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to talk to people you don't like also, because you could be snooty and...
I would never be snooty with people that I talk to.
Even if you didn't like them?
Wait, am I snooty with people that I talk to?
No, if you don't like them. I don't know. Are you? I don't know.
Really.
You're snooty with me.
No, because my mom always told me kill him with kindness.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think you know what? I used to be a total. Because I mean, if you're doing either customer service or maybe user support, if everybody's going to be irate at one point in time, and
it's good to keep the levels down.
Keeping a calm demeanor is always the best medicine. because it seems to solve the situation a lot faster than
Being a complete asshole, yeah. But if you could be like a ninja snooty.
You're like, well, and that's, I mean, most users can exceed to that level. So, yeah. Definitely, I don't know. I'm trying to be, I think more people should be happy throughout the world and exude kind of happiness and maybe kindness more than what we've been doing lately. Even if stuff's going to shit and handbag, kind of nice to have a pleasant aura around everything falling apart.
This is true. The thing is that the majority of stuff around us is not our friends or family. It's mostly advertisements and the media and people that really don't care about you at all. And that's all you really hear, like on the news and stuff.
AKA bullshit.
Tons of outside bullshit. And the more people you have around you, it distracts you from all that other bullshit. It's good to have a little net, but it's very hard to do.
Actually,
hard to make the time for it.
I have a poem I could probably read.
While you're driving?
Yeah, no, I got it. It's in a book. It's a bookmark in a book. And it was from a recent person's funeral.
Caller, hold on one second. Before you, are you driving still right now? Or are you
I am stopped at a light presently.
Okay, real quick.
Oh, and it's gonna turn. Well, don't worry about it. This poem is titled "Lost Friend." Let me lose a locket, money or keys, and I can always find a way to substantiate for these. Let me lose a yard of time, and I can race the sun, or I will stay up till the last pale star and get things done. But let me lose a friend I love. Heart has no door, nor pain, and all the bitter winds rush in, and all the loneliness reigns. Sorry, I did not read that quick enough because I was actually probably driving during most of that. So
no. Okay, look, you shouldn't be. Don't book and drive. Servo's got a point there. It's weird. I've only lost as a friend one. I've only lost one person that was pretty close to me. That's a friend, and also relatives too. I just never feel like they're ever really gone. It's a very strange feeling, and I don't know if it is good because it helps me deal with it, but it also feels weird because it's.
This one definitely does not feel like it's gone. Like they're still here for some reason. I don't know.
They'll always feel like that. To me, they do. I almost can't feel like they're anywhere else. It's very strange.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel bad that I don't miss them. I miss them, but I don't because it feels like they're not gone. It's weird.
Yeah, no. And when I can't talk to them is when I miss them.
Yeah.
And there's multiple times during the day that I want to talk to them, but I can't, and
when you.
It feels the most like pure and raw to me. But I will say there's weird connections that show up because there was weird things the day after that person passed that revealed itself to me and other people in my family that it was almost a sign to just so to say, that was too weird of a coincidence to have something like that happen the next day.
Huh.
So,
a big change.
I guess, yeah, but I mean, no, not necessarily a big change, just something that happens that almost seems to be a signal that they're, I guess, okay. But
they're okay.
Yeah.
We're all okay. Sometimes we're not okay, but I think in the end we're all okay.
Well, I think Nick the Rat is okay.
I'm not great. Diane, where's the hang up button? Caller, I'm going to hang up on you. You can't. I'm okay. That's all I am.
No, I love you.
Cheers. Thank you, caller. I'm Thanksgiving to you.
I want you to have whatever meal you want to have tomorrow.
I'm probably gonna have some fake ass turkey.
Fake ass turkey.
That's what I call it. What's soy? I'm probably gonna have like a plant based.
Yeah, but I mean, is it like the fake? Is it the whole fake turkey or just the ass of the turkey?
Oh God, never get a whole fake turkey.
Oh.
I've had somebody brought over once for one Thanksgiving.
Is it
is
it a tofurkey?
Yeah, they brought like a fake shaped turkey. It was disgusting.
So like the tofurkey, it's made out of toes, right?
Yeah, it's toe, and there's a lot of furkey in there.
just toe meat.
But there's a good brand I like called Gardein. Gardein makes decent like soy nuggets, some shit. Anyway,
is it thicker than the consistency of normal like tofu?
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's thick. It might be gluten. I don't know if it's gluten. It might be bread. It might be so. I don't know. But Gardein is a
Well,
decent.
no, I mean like the regular tofu that I've ever had is like the consistency of like Jello. And it's kind of that's one of the sticking points of why I don't like it at all.
You ever have you get it crispy? You bake it in the oven.
I've had it where
for like
people
5
have
hours.
They've like pressed all the moisture out with the power of the like Chernobyl. And
Power
then,
of God. It was on the actually that would be a good the hydraulic press channel versus tofu. Now it'd be just really fast.
Oh yeah, I have a feeling tofu would win though. Be like, it was a hard fought match, but in the end, tofu prevailed.
Tofu sounds like a kung fu that you do with your feet.
It does.
You did tofu on
how
me.
Did they? Is there an origin of the name tofu and where it actually originated from?
Well, there's a bunch of dudes stepping on the soybean. I don't know.
So it was tofu.
I have no idea the origin of the word of tofu.
With a little like toe jam.
What's the origin of the word soy or meat? Like, who's the first guy that said anything? Why do I say guy? It might be girl. I don't know.
Why didn't they make tofu out of green beans?
Wait, Servo says from Middle Chinese, du bo, literally bean and curdled. Compare modern Mandarin reading tofu. It's probably just an Americanization of the Chinese meaning of bean that's been curdled. Thank you, Servo.
So middle Chinese?
Modern Mandarin, Middle Chinese. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just reading I'm just reading something over here.
No. It's just always there's weird words that we use to describe different.
Well, words are weird. Words are weird as fuck.
Yeah. No, just wonder, is there like there's a middle Chinese? Is there a left and right Chinese? Or
there's also
high and low Chinese?
There's a Goldilocks Chinese too.
Goldilocks Chinese sounds amazing, and I wonder if they have like the best tofu ever. It's like some sort of creation of the gods.
Could be. Could be.
I just want to say that I find this amazing.
Caller, I hope you're driving.
I am
amazingly.
presently parked. I am presently parked and talking to you.
Okay, I was like, I hope you're just not driving around reading books with your feet.
Nope. I reached my destination. I actually ate like entirely too many little slider hamburgers than I should have on the way here.
That's also another reason I don't like to drive.
Because you eat?
Driving and fast food, a drive-through window is fucking amazing. It's like I'm sitting, and now there's hot food in my lap.
And you're like bingo boingo.
It's like, hey,
here comes the dynamite.
What kind of food do I want? Drive through. Okay, go through this window over here. Say, hey, I want this, and then boom, it's on your lap, and you're still sitting.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Are you a coffee connoisseur?
Oh, I love coffee. Coffee's great.
Do you like a certain type of coffee from a certain type of fast food restaurant?
I just like good coffee. It's coffee that I like. I used to drink McDonald's coffee, but not really much anymore. I kind of do Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I get lattes there sometimes with no sugar, just milk. None of that syrup.
Oh, double?
No, I don't like all the syrup and all the shots of espresso. That's just too expensive.
Yeah. You know what a double is, though, right?
I'm just guessing it's like 2 shots of espresso. I don't know. What is it?
Double cream, double sugar.
Oh no, I don't like sugar in my coffee at all.
Oh, okay. Do you avoid sugar throughout the day?
I avoid sugar until
cool.
I don't. I'm drinking beer. It's pretty much sugar, right?
You don't like free-base sugar at night, man.
I do smoke it, but I don't freebase.
That's tasty.
Tim Hortons apparently has a good coffee there.
Tim Horton is the original double place. You know why?
Because they put it into a commercial first?
Because it's Canadian.
Canadian?
Canadian.
It's a contagion?
It's a mystical land that is north of us called Canada.
Oh, you want the double, eh?
Oh, yeah, eh? I want a double.
You want the double.
You know what I'm talking about. Buddy, don't be messing around with me now. I want a double, eh?
Sugar in coffee just makes the coffee taste weird. It just makes it taste like sugar.
It does. You know what it does? Because I am more of a purist. I used to be a straight black coffee drinker.
Yeah. I like a little bit of... I like to lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, and I like a dash of cream now. I do like a little... like if you're brewing like a whole pot.
Yeah.
Couple dashes of salt in the grounds.
Oh, you do all that salt. I like to.
Oh yeah.
I like to go. Okay, you want to know my favorite here? You get the French press. You put some dark coffee in there. You do the French press with the dark coffee. Then you get it's like a stirring thing. It's like a little machine that froths shit up. You put some milk, some.
You just use a stick blender and heat up some milk and froth it with a stick blender.
And then also you put in the the oils, what is that mega brain boosting oil? You combine that with THC. I forget hold on a second. What's that oil? Where's my?
You're not talking about like maca powder, are you?
MCT oil.
Oh, MCT. Oh, yeah.
So you get the MCT oil. You infuse that with THC.
I went to a meetup recently, and someone was talking about giving MTC oil to their elderly mother, and their brain function like increasing like within 2 to 3 hours.
Hallelujah to that.
I mean, literally through them asking to draw a time clock of a certain time. Like the first time that he asked when he was in some intensive care, it was all just gibberish all over the place.
Wow.
Within 2 hours after giving her the MTC, she could draw a clock with the hands and the right time. And then after that, she would draw like multiple clocks with multiple times just from the MTC.
I don't know if it was maybe she just loves
approaching
like
dementia almost. Yeah, no, I mean approaching like dementia almost, and the MTC oils had that kind of effect on her.
Loosens you up. I don't know. That's
kind of,
hey,
I don't know.
It's
I mean,
expensive.
That's not like concrete scientific evidence, but I thought that was interesting that she could do that after having that in her system.
Well, I hope they bought her a subscription to MCT oil. If she could if it brings her back down to be able to do stuff, then yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, well,
it works.
I mean, who knows? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I guess when you're at that age, you gotta kind of hope for things that work. Because I don't think our healthcare system's gonna find it for you.
I don't believe anything. I'm such a cynic. Okay, do you want to hear something? I went to a doctor recently because I'm all congested. I went to an ENT and I'm congested. That's all it really is. And they were like, "Oh, well, we could take out your lymph nodes or your tonsils." I'm like, "What?"
Wait, what? Why?
Because I'm congested right now. I just wanted to see if I had any
But wait, why? I don't. What are they gonna do for my congestion? And
they're just gonna take out. They're just gonna do surgery on you. That was the first thing he suggested.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll just throw those shit out.
He looked at my ears like, "Oh, your ears are fine. Oh, your lymph node, you're a little swollen. We could do surgery." I was like, "What?"
Hey, maybe we'll cut off one of your testicles and maybe it'll work. I don't know.
I found it very. I really hate the system. The system is like advertisements.
Whack.
It's very fucked. It's a very fucked system we live in. I was like, I'll get a second opinion, and he gave me a lollipop, and he stuck his finger up my. But either way, it was
No, that's 100% with the person that just left us with that. The system sucks ass royally. Because it seemed like anything that to deserve like a minimum level of treatment, you had to ask for it, and had to almost shame people into giving it to people, that you care about that are within the hospital or medical system. You almost had to shame the people into treating them with
you're
any
forced
kind
to
of
do them by the
baseline.
books too. And what are these books?
Yeah, I mean, well, and that's my thing. If the shit you are following has not been working for the last 2 to 3 years, why would you continue to follow it? It means that you're a moron and not a medical professional.
And you follow it because you're like, oh, you're a medical professional. You're now God or something.
Yeah, and that's, I think, how people see them.
I don't. I see them as snake oil salesmen most of the time. But they could. I'm surprised we're alive today.
I mean,
life is so fragile.
It's akin. I mean, yeah. I mean, I work for a company now that sells product, and the level of bullshit is not anywhere near it is in the medical industry.
Also, there's insurance is so weird. How many insurance companies are there?
I have no clue.
Just take I don't know the answer to this, but I just want to hear what you would guess. I would say if I was just taking a guess off my ass, I'm probably going to guess 10,000 insurance companies. And I might be low. I'm probably maybe high. I don't know. There's a lot.
And I feel that that's rate 10,000 is probably the barometer of what a guess would be. And I'll say it's probably higher. Probably approaching 20,000.
Now, how many people are employed at each of these insurance companies?
I have no clue, because I feel that there's probably some of them that have very few employees, yet they offer a level of supposed coverage is that the recipient of that coverage never seems to achieve or
get coverage,
request the amount of coverage that they think they have.
How much money does an insurance salesman make a year?
Quite a bit. I know that because I've had insurance salesmen in the company, in my family, excuse me.
Probably 6 digits at least, maybe. Close to 6.
Yeah. And I'd say probably some of them are topping out at mid 6 digits nowadays, depending on where you're at.
Just thinking about stuff. A caller. I gotta use the little rat's room.
I do too. I have to go in and grab some stuff and go to another location. And
damn it, you doing shit this late? You're a little night warrior, huh?
Yeah, I will be having a cigar in my garage at some point, and I've already talked to you for an extreme amount of time right now. I do love talking to you, though. Not that I don't.
I like talking to you too. That's why I do it. If I didn't like talking to you, I would have told Diane. Well, I've been trying to hang up on this guy for 45 minutes now. I can't.
I will say you're a hell of a guy.
Cheers, mate. Can you say Happy Thanksgiving to hashtag Sewer Chat?
Happy Thanksgiving.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. I knew it was too hard for him. Let's listen to Tanra Totem Nakum.
No hagas eso. No tires la carne al fuego. El fuego se comerá toda la carne. Nosotros nos marcharemos. Y si llega otra gente y ve la carne, podrá comer.
¿Quién va a venir por aquí?
Viene mucha gente.
¿Quién?
Viene el tejón. Y el cuervo también. Y los pequeños ratones. Mucha gente. En la taiga no estamos solos. Nunca.
Abracadabra, I sit on his knee. Presto, changeo, and now he is me. Hocus pocus, we take her to bed. Magic is fun. We're dead.
Josephine Levine presents Magic, a terrifying love story starring Anthony Hopkins, Anne Margaret, and Burgess Meredith. Rated R.
When life gets you down, don't frown. Get cloned at Total Recloned. For the low, low price of $69.99. You can come on in, sit down, get cloned, and never feel anything ever again. Your clone will continue on your life without you. Now you can quit without feeling the guilt.
My husband used to be a sad sack, but after visiting Total Recloned, he's a beast in the sack. I used to hate my mom. She smoked cigarettes and blew the smoke in my face. After she came home from Total Recloned, now she reads me stories every night to help me get to sleep.
Total Recloned. Come in today and never leave.
Ow! Yes, the new font is cool, Ducky. I got a lot of fonts. Hella fonts. Thought it was festive. Trying to there's a lot of things you could do out there, and it just takes time to fucking figure out what you're doing. Like right now, I'm taking time to figure out that I'm opening up this beer. This is my first new beer crack of Thanksgiving year, whatever the fuck that one is. Ooh, ooh, oh! It's all over the place. Let's pour it out. Now we wait for the head to go down. And as we wait for the head to go down, we make sure we have a good grasp of the ponytail. Let's listen to a voicemail.
All right, fellas. Let me tell you that old story about Nick the Rat. Get it, fellas? What did I said, fellas? Fellas! Wake up, fellas! Play the song, man, by Nick the Rat. Okay. Okay, boys. Ready? Yes, we're ready. Okay, boys. Rat, take one. Nick the Rat was a man from Bethlehem who understood life and wanted to try to help everybody and free their minds. And so he went around, he freed himself and Can you do that? He came back, but they didn't really, like, make a big deal about it, about all the times he came back and, like, found out what life was and stuff. Because Nick the Rat, it was the human race the whole time. It was you realizing that it was useless. That you never all get together and understand. Yes, Nick the Rat, it's true. I'm you. And you're Jesus. Or that. We are all each other. Man is
caller?
One total
listener?
Caller.
We are all each other.
Yes. Hello.
Sorry. Hold on 1 second. I don't know what's going on.
It's something going on. I don't know either.
Oh, okay. I had the compression really turned up high. It was freaking me out.
I had the depression turned up very low. It's been freaking me out too.
Do you want me to change my voice so I sound more cheery?
If you can do that for a fella.
I don't know if it'll work, but we could try it. Hold on, let me see here. Let's see if. Hold on a second. I gotta turn this knob here to over there.
The treble, the bass. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
Is this better? Is this better? Does this make you happy?
This is satanic.
This is satanic?
I'm afraid so.
I thought this was satanic.
No. Please return to previous.
Hi. Okay, we're back, people. We're back.
Oh yes. Okay,
no Satan here.
Whew. All right.
Sorry.
Thank God.
Hello, caller. What are you thankful for?
I am thankful for the rodents in various sewer systems that can be contacted in the middle of the night.
I have competition. Those fuckers.
No. I am speaking of you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you were talking about something else there.
No. I'm thankful for your existence in the sewer.
Why are you thankful? What did I do? I didn't do. What did I do?
You show up. That's like
true.
90% of it.
It's. I actually. I sometimes tell people to keep a job. All you have to do is show up in the morning. I think it's true.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Cheers to you. I do show up.
Cheers to you, sir.
And thank you for calling.
Mister. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank everyone.
Okay. Other than my obvious brilliance of being able to do a show every Wednesday night, what else are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? Anything a little bit deeper than I could go?
A little bit deeper. I guess I'm thankful for the fact that we keep waking up every day, despite all the weird things that happen and make it seem like we won't wake up tomorrow.
Oh, do you have dreams?
Frequent, yes.
Are they good or bad?
Mixed. Usually positive, but sometimes kind of strange. Like mix of past and maybe future.
Do your dreams leave you wanting?
Yes. Yes. I feel like yes would be the right answer.
Now, is wanting a good feeling? I don't know. Dreams are fucking weird, man.
Exactly.
Like it's your brain. It's your brain flushing out shit. It's making new path. Actually, neurons are just fucking weird. You ever see a neuron making a new connection?
I mean, I'm sure I've experienced it. I don't know.
Oh, you've seen it. You're alive,
I
so
don't
I'm
know if
sure you
I've
experienced.
seen it, like, like I've been watching and like I saw and realized, oh shit, connection being made right now.
It looks like an octopus looking for food.
That sounds about right.
Pretty crazy. There's video of it. They have video of neurons. I don't know how the fuck how do they get do they suck it out of a person's head, or do they put the microscope in the head?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a simulation type of thing. Like, when they do pictures of space,
Oh
they
no,
say it's a picture of whatever planet, and it's really a simulation.
I think this is real. This is too organic to look. Here, I'm gonna post a link up in here. There's a lot of you could. I don't know if you're in the sewer chat right now, and it's a fucking Facebook post, but it's time lapse footage shows neurons connecting and growing.
I am looking right now. I'm outside of my apartment.
Tell me if that looks like a computer generation. They look like little. They got little tentacles but what is the neuron is? It's floating around in your blood, in your brain, or
up in the neural space of the brain, blood connection.
There's a brain blood barrier, a BBB.
BBBW, yeah, something like that.
I'm into that BBBBW, baby. I want to watch that binaural brain barrier blood being bifurcated. I don't know.
I don't think you want it bifurcated. You want it unperficated.
I'd like it together.
I think you want it to keep together, because otherwise there's going to be spillage and that's going to be a mess. You don't want to clean that up.
Like Stretch Armstrong, and they're just stretching around.
Yeah, don't want to be too stretchy either.
Well, if you well, I do see a couple of these neurons floating around by themselves. What if those neurons floating around by themselves are and they eat things? I don't know what the fuck. This is so creepy as shit. What's going on in your head?
There's no way. There's no way they're by themselves. There's somebody watching.
There's somebody watching.
Somebody watching right next to them.
It's a little boring. I don't know. I can't watch that all day. Then again, I could probably. Do you ever play that game? Like it's Snake, I think it's called. Where it eats
the one from
dot, gets longer.
Yeah,
Nokia?
yeah. I remember it. Yeah, I have it on my cell phone.
That's going on in your brain constantly. I'd watch that.
What happens when you hit the wall?
Oh, that's a flat line.
Like how does that manifest in real life when you hit the wall in your brain?
Somebody hits the pause button on you. You black out. Everybody else sees you twitching. I don't know.
Hey, just for a second.
Life is I'm thankful for life. I think I'm thankful. This is the only game in town, right? That's a good way to look at it. This is the only.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's the only thing happening. Nothing else is happening other than this.
Without it, what else is there?
Who cares?
There's just waiting for life, I guess. Right?
Or not. Maybe it's trying to get away from life. Maybe we don't even know what life is. These are just words we're saying.
They're ephemeral.
What you call life might not even be what you think it is. There might be something else happening, and we're just seeing the after effects of it. Thank you, Photoshop, Adobe.
Right, we might be downstream from it.
Yeah, I was watching Moana on Disney. It's a Disney movie called Moana, and there's a big guy.
I'll put watch list. Yeah.
Named Maui. He's teaching Moana to sail her boat down the river. Okay. I mean, in the ocean. And at one point, he's like, stick your hand in the water. Now, if you feel it getting warm, you're going the right direction. And then she's like, I feel it getting warm. And then she says, ew, that's disgusting. He's pissing in the water that she's touching.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, of course, yes.
Now, is that life or is that piss?
I think piss is life. Life is piss.
Life is excretion.
Life is just constant excretion of fluids. And I'm sorry if I sound a little congested, but I have my COVID fluids coursing through.
Oh, that's
my
going to be there
system.
for years. You're fucked. We don't even know the end of it.
Decades.
It could be
centuries. Yeah.
My ENT wanted to chop my head off. He's like, "Yeah, you're congested. You want surgery? I'll cut your head off."
Yeah, forget the ventilator. We just got the new head snappers, head choppers.
Yeah, it works. Fast and effective.
Hey, that's the first thing they're not lying about. They lied about safe and effective.
It's crazy. It's
At
like
least this one is.
They're like never question science. We used to give lobotomies.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, it's like what?
Well, those people aren't questioning. I guarantee you the people who got the lobotomies aren't questioning. Like,
how would you ever like see the maybe that's a good thing of social media is we get to see the after effects of these things, because if they're like, oh, we stick a hook up your nose, you'll feel really good through your eye.
Yeah. And you know what? I bet you they did. I bet you they felt great right after the procedure.
Oh, whoo. Honey, I got one. You get one too. Come on down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now they're eating out of the gutter.
Is there any records of lobotomies being real? That's a stupid question, right?
There's newspaper articles.
Can you trust that? Maybe it was all like fake. It might have all been like a fake thing. Like, yeah, we used to stick needles in our eyes and rip our brains out.
Based on what we've seen, based on what we've seen over the past 2-3 years, or maybe even longer than that, who knows? It was probably all fake. It's probably just made up.
Like the Tide Pod challenge.
Yes.
People used to eat Tide Pods to clean out their ends to fight COVID.
What if that ends up being the actual cure?
We'll know tomorrow because I ate about 20 Tide Pods tonight.
Oh, I think that's one too many. You might wanna excrete one of those back into the sewer.
But they were so tasty.
Well, you can't.
Especially the plastic wrapper. You have to wait till it dissolves in your mouth.
You think that was the best part?
That was the really good. As soon as that wrapper vanished and the bubbly fluid flushed down my throat.
Yeah.
It reminded me of my ex, but then I was like, no, this is not good.
Different pH level.
It was not balanced for a rat.
Have you ever licked a toad?
No, I don't even think I've ever touched a toad. I've never touched a toad.
I imagine there's toads in the sewer. Is there no toads in the sewer?
There are, but I've never touched one. So,
how far do you keep from them?
When I see them, I usually cross the street.
You mean like the walkway part from the one side of the excrement through to the other? That's what you mean?
No, I'm talking about when I'm walking down like one of the roads in the subterranean sewers. When I see a toad coming at me, I'll cross the street because I like to lick people, and I know these toads are not to be licked.
But they can provide you with hours of fun if you lick them.
I prefer synthetic. Actually, mushrooms. I'd rather eat a mushroom. Mushrooms aren't from this planet. They're like aliens.
I assume there's plenty of those in the sewer too. If you find the right corner with the right humidity and temperature and everything.
You can grow them anywhere.
I imagine it should be there in abundance. Holy cow! Is that why cows are sacred and holy in India because they crap and they leave mushroom piles? Is that why? Do I have it right? Have I figured this out? Will I be drone striked tonight?
Possibly.
This guy seems clear for now. For now.
You might get
I am kind of.
You might get a knock on your window from a large. What
was that?
What?
What?
Caller, who's outside your window right now?
How large is it going to be?
Let's listen to a Thanksgiving Carol by Christian Knight.
After Halloween takes an exit, the next we look at present expenses. Totally Xing out the Thanksgiving holiday. On the holidays, on the X amount of days till Xmas. Having Thanksgiving breakfast and breaking fast at the discounted sales taxes. Putting up the socks, buying socks, putting them in boxes. Then stocking them on the branches. Tell me I'm being dramatic, but I feel we have a pretty bad habit of overlooking Turkey Day like nothing happened. Gifts are more attractive than the gifts we already have. The market price is rising in cash as our holdings are falling fast, still in a crash, still in a depression. How can we receive without being grateful for our possessions? How can we give gifts without giving thanks for what we have? Thanks is first and the giving is last. That's why the thanks is first and the giving is last. Thanksgiving. This is my Thanksgiving carol.
This is my Thanksgiving carol.
Rockin' ugly sweater with a Christmas swag. Flagging winter colors with my Santa hat. Rockin' ugly sweater with the Christmas swag. Flagging winter colors with my Santa hat. Big black belt so my pants don't sag. But it's only November 2nd, isn't that sad? How we don't remember what we got before December. Wish I had a perfect life, perfect family members. But when it's hard to be thankful for, that's when we're thinking more. So I take the tough times and spend it at the store. Tell me, do you hear them? Jingle bells on sleigh rides. But can you recall what a turkey tune would sound like? I think that's a problem, Dr. Seuss, we need a rewrite. The Grinch stole Thanksgiving and I'm telling you in a rhyme. Pardon my interruption, but I'm so sick and tired of hearing Christmas carols before we sit and dine. Acknowledging what we have before we spend a dime. So I made a Thanksgiving song around Christmas time.
What in the name of the Holy Ghost is going on?
This is my Thanksgiving carol.
This is my Thanksgiving carol.
What's the matter?
It has a wonderful taste.
If you don't want it, I'll have it.
No, I'll eat it. I haven't eaten in 9 hours.
You want to wash it down with a beer?
Yeah.
I'll join you.
It's warm.
Hey, it comes out warm. What the hell's the difference how it goes in? Cheers.
Ah! Ah! Jeez! Ah, get in my eyes! Hey, watch it! Get the beer out the bed! I can't see. Get some towels! Get some towels! Give me a towel! Get some towels! God, I'm blind! Oh, geez. Oh, the towels are filthy. Oh, get up. Come on, are you all right?
Give me a thing.
Here, take this. Here's a towel.
Burning.
Oh, gee. Oh. We gotta dry this. We have to dry it.
Wow. Boy, did that hurt.
I apologize.
Nobody's perfect.
I'm breaking all the rules.
Well, I guess we might make some mistakes. Who knows?
I think one of the biggest problems we have in DC is that everyone's egos are too big.
I actually just prefer to have no titles at all.
You're opening yourself up.
I'm just being me. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi, this is John at AOL. How may I help you today?
I wanted to cancel my account.
Sorry to hear that. Go ahead and pull your account up here real quick. Can I have your name, please?
Vincent Ferrari.
Had this account for a long time?
Yep.
It's just quite a bit. What was causing on turning this off today?
I just don't use it anymore.
Do you have a high-speed connection like the DSL or cable?
Yep.
How long have you had that? The high-speed?
Years.
Well, actually, I'm showing a lot of usage on this account.
Yeah, a long time ago, not recently.
Well, okay. I mean, is there a problem with the software itself?
No, I don't use it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I just don't need it anymore.
So when you use this, I mean, use the computer, I'm saying, is that for business or for...
Dude, what difference does it make? I don't want the AOL account anymore. Can we please cancel it?
Last month was 545 hours of usage.
I don't know how to make this any clearer, so I'm just going to say it one last time. Cancel the account.
Well,
please.
Explain to me why...
I'm not explaining anything to you. Cancel the account.
Well, what's the matter, Vince? I mean, I'm just trying to help here.
You're not helping me. You're helping me with
I am trying to help.
Helping me, listen, I called to cancel the account. Helping me would be canceling the account. Please help me and cancel
No, it wouldn't, actually.
Cancel
Turn
my
off
account.
your account.
Cancel the account.
Worst thing that...
Cancel the account.
Okay, because I'm just trying to figure it.
Cancel the account. I don't know how to make this any clearer for you. Cancel the account. When I say cancel the account, I don't mean help me figure out how to keep it. I mean cancel the account.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what anybody's done to you, Vincent.
Could you please cancel the account?
All right. Someday, when you calm down, you're going to realize all I was trying to do was help you, and it was actually in your best interest to listen.
Wonderful. Okay.
I give you access to all of my tax records, and I wind up getting a letter saying I may owe $1 million because you didn't even read it. Like, I'm done. And the thing that I'm starting to realize is that when you have cities or states with these types of budgets and these types of budget deficits, they need to get the money from every place that they can. And they're not going to get the money from rich people because rich people have the money for the CPAs and the lawyers and everything else to make it difficult. They're not going to get the money from the poor people because the poor people don't have it. They're going to get the money from the people in the middle, the people that don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend on CPAs and attorneys to fight the auditors nonstop, but that have enough money that there's a piñata there that can be broken if they hit it a few times. I ain't staying to figure out what they're going to try to take from me next.
Okay, we are talking about Timothy Leary today, who was supposed to be here, but he tuned in and dropped out at the last minute because there are so many things I wanted to ask him. Maybe one of you can answer this one I was going to ask him, which is, I was not at Woodstock, but I always wanted to know what was wrong with the brown acid.
I don't know if there was anything, I don't know if I wasn't at Woodstock myself, but I was at Monterey Pop, and there we had Sunshine, Owsley Sunshine, and there was nothing wrong with it at all.
Wasn't, you know what?
Yeah, and
I think what was wrong with the brown acid was that was the stuff that Shauna Na had made.
That was stuff they brought. Very weak, very weak.
Right, and you know, I might say it's a bit of a public service announcement, not that I'm the one to make this, but, you know, kids on colleges all the time now talk about acid. Oh, we did acid. Tim himself told me, there has not been acid. Any of you kids out there who think you're doing acid, you're doing a bunch of You're doing a bunch of strychnine and speed and God knows what. Not that maybe acid was a good thing, and that could ruin lives.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, maybe it was. But I'm just saying, what you said, that original batch of acid, what they called the Owsley acid, that was the acid, and when that was gone, it was gone. And Tim couldn't get it. And if he couldn't get it, believe me, you kids are not doing acid.
Well, wait a second. Isn't it on record, the recipe for acid, the way it was discovered? And I mean, I've had plenty of acid that was great. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be funny. I've had plenty of...
It was not acid.
It's actually on some now.
It was not acid. It was not that LSD, whatever that formula is. That disappeared. They never...
No, you know what? That's not true, because you know what? 2 years ago, I found something that somebody gave me in my purse. I mean, I had completely forgotten that it was there. And it was on blotter paper and everything. And
somebody gave her. You know?
And it was Halloween, big full moon, and...
Usually women have a lint ball or a flower ball in the bottom of their purse. You have acid. That's interesting.
So I split it with my friend, and let me tell you something. It was the real thing. It was the real thing.
Maybe it was there from 20 years ago. Maybe
that's
the thing.
It could have been. That's
This show is disintegrating into true confession.
Yeah.
You know, we're all going to get arrested on the way out the door.
Well, I want to make it clear, I haven't used acid in over 2 days. And it's great to be, it's great to be clean.
Time offer to get yourself enrolled and get rid of your debt. Please press 1 to speak to a live representative.
Please hold while you are being transferred.
Thank you for holding. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I believe you're responding to eliminate the credit card debt.
Yeah, I got about $4,200 worth of debt.
$4,200 worth of debt?
Yeah, on my my Visa card.
Okay, so do you have the Visa card with you right now so you can go ahead and bring up account details?
Sure. What do you need on there?
The expiration date.
The expiration date is April 20th, 2024.
2024?
Yeah.
You? And what's the numbers? Begins with digit 4.
Wait, you need the whole card number or just the last 4 digits?
The whole card number.
Oh, gee, but if I give that to you, how do I know if you're not like buying goats for sex or something?
Because I'm here to make things better for you, not at a particular point.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my card here. Wait, do you work with Visa?
Yes.
So if I call Visa right now, I could talk to you? Because I want to call you back. I feel a little insecure right now. I feel like I'm naked in a field of corn, running backwards, naked with Vaseline covered on my buttocks. Can I have a number to call you back?
Wait a minute. I gotta give you a present. Here. Come on, single file over here. Come on, next one in line.
It would kill him to say ho, ho, ho.
You were just here.
I was not.
Yeah, you were. You were on my lap 5 minutes ago.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Now you're going on Santa's list and you're getting nothing.
Fuck you, Santa!
Hey!
Whoa. Okay, so we had Tanra Totem by Nakum. Then we had Thanksgiving Carol by Christian Knight. Then we have Aqua Hubo Una Selve by Cholo Phoenix. Cholo Phonics. And we also have I think there's somebody is there somebody on the phone line? Caller?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Whoa.
Is there anybody in there? Hi.
Do I have any more beers?
Do you? Oh, it was some pretty sweet brew on the stream tonight, gotta say.
Oh man, I've been I'm like on my 5th tall boy of Guinness drought.
Oh shit, fifth. I tried the what's the heavier? I still have some bottles of it. Not the super drought. I forget what it's called. It's the darker, hoppier.
Darker, hoppier Guinness?
Yeah, I got some bottles. It was too it was too much. It was too potent. I was like, no, I think I'll just go with the regular Guinness from now on because the other stuff is just too heavy for me. What's it called? I got some.
Whoa.
Extra stout.
Oh, it's not just stout. It's extra stout.
Yeah, it's too stouty for this palate. So no go. So I have like 5 extra bottles. I stupidly bought a 12-pack for my first taste.
Wow, yeah, that's.
I just, but the bottles, they're good. They stay well. So if I give those away, it'll be a really, really nice surprise to somebody because
they're like, whoa, drunk off this one beer.
It's great. Well, happy new mooning, I want to say. A good new mooning. It's the new moon tonight.
It is? New moon
and
is when it's completely
new moon's giving.
Not there or there? New moon is not there, right?
New moon is when it's completely non-illuminated. It's completely dark, and it's one of the best times that you can set your intentions and goal setting. Any day, really any day, any time of the day is good for that. But the new moon is supposedly one of the more powerful times.
I know why.
That. Other than the full moon, because it's restarting. It's the new moon, so it's like fresh start. Kind of like you're rebooting yourself.
They are the extremes of the time to start a new thing.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you're like, yeah, you should start a new thing in the middle process.
Well, it's just essentially kind of what it is. It feels like it's the middle, between the half moon and the new moon. I love the crescent ones too, of course. Daily phase of the moon. Hey, did you catch the recent full lunar eclipse? Holy shit, was that beautiful.
Was it recently? Like how there was the red moon.
It was the last full moon.
missed.
Full lunar, but it was taking place when you were likely sleeping or snoozing away in your rat's nest with your ratlings.
Well, yeah.
And so, it was pretty late. Let's see. Eastern time, it started at like 2 to 3 a.m. And then it phased through 5 hours, 5 straight hours.
That was a couple days ago,
Yeah.
or was it this month or last month?
No, it was the last full moon. I think that was 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. There was all kinds of live streams on it, and it was so beautiful. It was freezing here, but I did go out, and it's really cool what happened. I'll tell you. While I was gazing at the full moon and the eclipse at its peak, I set some goals, and I was gazing, and every time that I do that, I go into a trance. It's very entrancing, moon gazing, but an eclipse is a very special time. And I was inspired enough to make up I created some new affirmations. And they were beautiful. They were some of the best mantras I've come up with in a while. So to make my new daily affirmations. And then on the way back home, I found a wooden divining rod. I mean, it was the perfect shape. I was like, oh shit, this is just, this is symbolic. This is serendipitous.
Did you look for divine treats with that rod? Did you walk around the street with it?
No. I'm keeping that for special occasions. I'm going to keep that for actual divine. I've never considered a wooden one before. Just usually they're metallic. And I just never thought of...
Okay, metallic. I was like, what kind of rods are you into?
Well, it was just, like normal divining rods that you will see in like paranormal research or certain scientific methodology, but those are typically metallic. I just happened to find a wooden one that seemed like it was the perfect shape on my way back home that I missed. It was just laying there, glistening in the moonlight because it was wet. And I just was like, wow, that's beautiful. I picked it up, and I felt like it had energy in it, and that was the first thing that came to me. In my head, it was like intuitively, you will use this for divination. Like, oh, what? Seriously? Oh yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. It's wooden, so it has all the energy of the tree that grew it, and yeah. Also, I just want to thank you for the John Candy tonight.
Oh man,
I love John Candy.
You know John Candy has kids? He has
oh shit!
He has snack-sized candies. I think one of them is.
Did you see it? Oh shit, that's really good. I was like, I get it. I get it now. That's
procreate. I don't know. I wonder what John Candy's wife looks like. Oh man, I shouldn't really.
No, I don't know.
Who gave birth to? Who had sex with John? Like John Candy's great, but I can't imagine having sex with him.
Stop it. Now listen. He was known for being incredibly charming and intellectual. And you know who was best friends with him? I have a really quick story about this because I actually did call to tell you about something really cool at a paranormal happening today. So I was like, I got to tell Nick how perfect it's on the new moon. And I discovered it just hours before the show. I was like, I can't believe this. And I kept questioning it. But really quick, what was her name? Catherine. She was in all the Home Alones as the mother, and she was she was on SCTV, the redhead, the really funny blue-eyed redhead. She was also in Best of Show. Yeah, Schitt's Creek.
Oh, yeah.
She was best friends with John Candy when they were on SCTV together. You remember SCTV, right?
I've seen a couple.
That gave birth to Bob and Doug McKenzie, the best hose heads in the universe, Bob and Doug McKenzie. So anyway, back then in SCTV, so that's where they met, and they did, comedy together. So they ended up becoming incredibly close friends, right? She was the last person he talked to in the United States. They regularly called each other. Well, apparently, before he went to do his last movie in Mexico, where he died, before he could finish that movie. I forget the name of it.
He died in Mexico. There's an unreleased John Candy movie.
I don't remember the name of it, but he died during the filming of it, like within the first week or the first couple days. So he was there to shoot a film. Anyway, he had a long conversation with her before he left on his flight to Mexico for that film he was going to do. And he admitted to her that he had very intense premonitions that he was going to die there. And he did.
43 Wagons East.
Oh,
1994. March 4th.
Yeah, so he didn't do the movie, but that was the last film project that he was involved in. And he admitted to her that he was scared to go to Mexico because he had a really intense, I think it was a dream or a premonition that he was going to die there, and he felt that was true. And sure enough, I forget exactly how soon after he landed, but he died there while doing that film project. So he did. So his premonition was correct. He had a psychic vision or intuition, and he was dead right. I don't know what she told him, but she admitted that in an interview. Catherine, I forget her name. Yeah, she's great.
Whenever I hear Catherine, an actress, I think of Zeta Jones.
Yeah, right. Or Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Maureen O'Hara. So, what was the other thing? Yeah, what did I tell you? The Brew is beautiful. John Candy, hearing John Candy, and of course, Raw. How can you ever get tired of Robert Anton Wilson?
Oh.
The magnificent beast, the magnificent intellectual beast that he is.
Catherine O'Hara.
Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my God.
They weren't giving him any time to talk on that clip of politically incorrect.
Yeah, well, if I hear the whole episode, maybe there will be more. But yeah, the guests tend to step on each other.
Yeah.
And then Bill Maher's always there too. He's so quick. You know, he has to be, but he's so quick-witted. But the thing is yeah, Raw is more of a slow roller. But you let him roll. You want to hear what he has to say. You let that man roll, because if you just sit back and listen, whether you are sober or stoned, you are in school. You are fucking in school. You're in esoteric school. Listening to Robert Anton Wilson is a gift, just like listening to Terrence McKenna. It's a gift from life, from the universe.
The amount he could tell you is, it's like he's like an encyclopedia that hasn't come out yet, and everything he knows is like he knows it. It's not. It's you could look at
right.
it
Like he's
that's
just
all right.
he just intrinsically tapped into the Akash or the Akasha. You know, he's just got this universal understanding, comprehension, and education. Yeah. But you played clips from a movie that I think of so fondly of John Candy, and my dad worked on that movie.
Really?
My father actually worked that movie because they filmed it in Chicago and around Chicago, and my dad is a local 714 Teamster. So he worked at mostly McCormick Place on the docks, but the cool thing about working in transportation is you don't just get to drive forklifts, you get to drive stars. Because when they do movies, they give certain people the chance to work on films. And he worked on Blues Brothers. Holy shit, he got to drive the Bluesmobile. Motherfuck, I love that.
Wow.
And he got to work on his first movie that he got to work on as a Teamster, as a union. And yes, my father is Sicilian. Siciliano. I have a Siciliano last name. Yeah. And so, he got to work on the docks, and but he got to drive. And my father he's not star crazed, right? They're just fucking people with a lot of money and fame. So he doesn't lick their boots, and I do love that about my father. That's one thing.
They probably
He's
loved
just
him
like,
for
yeah,
that,
whatever,
too.
man.
Because like to be around somebody that's starstruck, it's probably like, oh god. But like some of yours, like,
yeah,
hey.
no, that's why they loved him. He was really popular, and he talked about that was his favorite. I once asked him, what was your favorite actor to work alongside? He goes, John Candy, hands down. He was the nicest, kindest, smartest, funniest. He would take hours to sign fans to sign autographs for fans at the end of his filming day.
He seems
and he was really good to everybody. He said that he was amazing to the crew as well. He was so thoughtful and considerate to the crew. I was not surprised at all. As soon as he said John Candy, I was like, I knew it.
Did he say anything bad about Steve Martin? Steve Martin,
He said that Steve Martin was kind of a prick. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, but he's fucking funny. My grandmother hated him on Saturday Night Live. But I was
Steve
like,
Martin
you
does come off
know,
as he's like Chevy Chase as well. Steve Martin and Chevy Chase seem like two pricks that just make you laugh a lot.
yeah. Oh,
John
Chevy
Candy.
Chase has a terrible reputation.
Oh yeah,
he has a terrible amongst people, coworkers. I mean, but you know, you always hear the bad shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear the bad shit, and you don't hear a lot of the nice stuff, like James Woods, a dude I never want to meet because of how horrible people say he treats people. I'm like, oh fuck, no, thank you.
Wait, James Woods from Family Guy?
God, there's so much. There's so much he's in. So I've been taking up maybe a little too much time. There's probably other callers, and I wanted to tell you about this paranormal experience I had.
Before you go though, what are you thankful for? Do you have any?
Yes, actually, I thought about it, and I had a two-pronged answer. Thank you for asking me, and it's all forms of art. Art in itself. All forms, music being my favorite, dance being my second, but all forms of art and help from the other side. And that's what I got tonight. I actually got some help from the other side. And I was so thankful. And I didn't expect it. And it's my first real paranormal experience in this apartment.
Whoa.
So
you had a
I'm
spiritual
at the top.
reach around tonight?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. Yes. And I wanted to tell you about it. I was so excited because I had to process it. I thought it was me, and I searched. I was like, I know I didn't do this. I know I did not move these things. I know it, and I know myself. When I moved this particular thing, I always put it in a certain place, but I was searching my memory. I was like, did I? It only happened a few hours ago that they fell down. So here's the thing. I think you're really going to love this, and I'm going to try to make it quick. Do you want to hear?
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, here. Yeah, I think you're really going to dig this because it ends up with a positive ending and it starts out negative. So I missed the bus. I had 2 buses to catch to my appointment today, and I missed the first one. And so I didn't have enough time
at least.
I did, yeah, and I was really mad at myself. It was so early because I know I was down there on time at the stop, and so they must have come early. Well, I don't have enough time to walk downtown to catch the next one if that first one is missed. So I did a Zoom meeting with this, with this professional, and they understood. But I was just so mad at myself. I mean, I hate it when I do this, and I don't know how not to punish myself. I was always programmed to punish myself.
Just get mad at the bus.
Well, it was a little, but I was like, no, listen, if I had gone down 5 minutes early, I probably would have caught it. I've got to get down there earlier. And I was really mad because it was one of our nicer days. I mean, we have an early winter here. We had a ton of snow last week. It's been below freezing for at least 2 weeks now. And today reached 50 degrees. Some of that snow was melting. The sun was shining. I was like, man, it's great. You know, where I'm supposed to meet this person at their office is beautiful. It's surrounded by woods. Sometimes you see deer out there, and it's like, oh man, because you want to be out there. But I missed, and so we did Zoom from my home. And I was mad, but right before the meeting started, I was having a fucking fit.
Yeah.
I stomped back into my apartment, and I slammed the bathroom door, which right behind there's this slim magnetic medicine cabinet that if you slam, the door will pop open. So I was like, having my fucking temper tantrum and throwing my, I was like, I'm keeping my boots on. And so I knocked down 2 magnets and a piece of paper that is like steps of guidance of stability. So for emotional health and stability. So those knocked to the floor, and I didn't bother to pick them up. And there was 2 magnets.
Gotcha.
Right?
All right.
I just left them there, and then I got ready after I was done with my meeting, and I went out, and I had a good day. I talked to really cool people that I like. I patronized some businesses I love. I took a few bus rides, and I was looking at all the lights that Mayo Clinic put up. And really beautiful. I mean, they erect a tree and everything, but they haven't decorated it. So blah, blah, blah. I come home. I'm in a great mood. And I was fucking refreshed, had good experiences while I was out in the society jungle I call it the people jungle, and it's usually a nightmare for me. The one time I didn't wear my earbuds, and I'm usually always wearing my earbuds playing music or sometimes podcasts when I'm out because I don't want to deal with people and all those fucking noises, man. It's a fucking nightmare when you're taking buses. They're really mechanically jarring and loud, and it's just so it helps to have something soothing in your ear. Didn't wear them at all. Yeah. It was crazy. Came home in a great mood, was looking in my bathroom, and I was just staring in awe. I know I did not pick up those items, but you know what? Somebody did. Not only was the paper picked up, it was folded in 4. And so it was a perfect square, and the 2 magnets were stacked underneath it. It was a perfect stack.
You might have...
And I don't do that. When I pick those back up when they have fallen, not when I've knocked them down, I put them right back up. Because there would be no point to put them aside. You know, you just pick up, but this time I had knocked them down negatively and in an angry place. And when I came home, they were neatly stacked for me in a place I would never put them, nor do I ever stack them. And I was just racking my brain.
Caller,
like,
I don't want to scare you, but you might have magnetic fetished goblins in your house.
Shut up, Nick.
No,
Come on.
seriously, you should check under your mattress. There's these.
No, shut up. No, I can't believe you took it there. Shut up. It's not true.
These goblins.
No, I do not. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Well, they were awfully helpful.
Hey, if
and
they're
I just
helping
felt
out.
I felt like somebody helped me. Somebody, I don't know.
It was a good
maybe
day.
I did it.
Everything was
Like,
aligned.
It was a poltergeist. Oh my god.
It could be supernatural. It could be. It could be like
I know.
What is that called?
Stack whack.
An angel, a guardian angel. It could be like a.
Wouldn't that be great?
Maybe an angel that has a magnet fetish. Watch.
Not a fetish. No, if they had a fetish, they probably would have been like, putting them up there on the magnetized cabinet.
How is that magnet stuck to the wall when it's reverse polarity? That's or the similar one. It's
not to the wall. It's a medicine cabinet. It's one of the old ones, that makes the click when you shut it, and it's just narrow. It's shallow, and so it's flimsy.
Well,
and the medicine cabinet is it's attached inside the wall, but it juts out. You just pull it open, and it's a whiteboard. It's a magnetized whiteboard, so I can write on it, but I've never written on it. I only magnetize things up there. And so that makes it easy. I don't have to use any pins. I don't have to use any nails. It just makes it easy for me to, erect pieces of paper or pictures or something. And and I was like, I thank you. I think that felt like help.
Caller, check this out.
Like help.
I have something to tell you before I let you go over here. What I want you to do is do laundry, okay? I want you to do a big load of laundry. I want you to bring it home, throw some magnets on the floor, and throw the laundry on top.
Okay.
You'll wake up. It's going to be folded. It's going to be nicely.
I wish. I fucking wish.
Well,
that would be fantastic.
These goblin fetished magnetos.
Goblins. Goblins aren't known for helping people, and gremlins are, known for fucking shit up. So.
That's what they told me when I met them. I don't know what they were. Thank you so much for the call, and I hope you have a lovely.
Thank you for the howl, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your ratlings.
Yeah, the rat community is going to be having a good time tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Cheers. Sláinte, you and your Guinness. Love it.
I need another one. All right. Oh, man. It's great talking to fellow Italianos. I think I'm half Sicilian. Diana, is that true? It's a deep dive by Ayokata. Ayoka? Thank you, caller.
everybody, it's Zindu here, coming to you from the Dark Sewer News Network. Let's see if there's any news in the goddamn news reel this week. I think Nick's letting me back into the news deal thing here. He signed a new contract with me. Pretty good. I don't think I can break it. The only way I can break it is if I start talking about the Jews. Then apparently my contract's over. So we're not gonna be doing that. Let's bring up. What do we got? Diane, can you bring up the news reel? This is very. Let's see. Okay, we got a. What is this? This is shitty news. Audrey Plaza dyed her hair. Really? Okay, look, that's fucking stupid. Let's see here. What else do we have in the newsreel? Oh crap. There's really not. What is this? This Elon Musk said that he got. Hold on one second. He made contact. It made contact. Elon Musk. Let me see if there's a thing that's not a video so I could read this. Let me see here. News. All right. This got to be bullshit because I looked for it made contact Elon Musk and went to news. Nothing came up. Something about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's finger. So I don't know. Maybe Johnny Depp's finger touched Amber Heard's anus. Didn't Elon Musk sleep with her or something? He was banging her. Is that news? Am I gonna get paid for this still? Let's see here. See here. Scientists reveal how much exercise you need to offset a day of sitting. What? This is horrible. This is not news. Let's just go to Google and we'll type news in. We'll just type news and go to news. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, mass shooting. We don't want to talk about shooting. It's Thanksgiving. Let's see. Oh god, more shooting at a school, shooting in a club, shooting at the bar, shooting. Why is the news always about death and stuff? They really try to keep you people scared. Let me just go back to the news and look for news. Let's do what John C. Dvorak would do and go to NPR. Let's see, what's in the news on NPR? We got how Silicon Valley fever explained Elizabeth Holmes' 11-year prison sentence. Oh yeah, Elizabeth Holmes. Wasn't she like flirting with dudes? She's not even really that she's not hot or nothing. What is this? And she's going to jail for how long? Because some rich horny guys gave her money? Is that the whole story here? I'm not going to read this article. I don't really care about any of these people. Let's see here. This is all horrible stuff here. How about we go to the culture? Let's go to the culture section and click on what do we like in culture? Let's click on movies. Why not movies? Mel Brooks says his only regret as a comedian is the jokes he didn't tell. Sounds like something Mel Brooks would say. All right, I'm not gonna. Mel Brooks is still alive. Nah, that's news right there. That's incredible. How old is that man? I don't know. Wait, is he Jewish? I can't talk about him. You know what? I'm not talking about him. I don't want to say anything offensive and break my contract. Let's see what we got here. Let's switch this over to science. Let's go to science in the news on NPR. 3 takeaways from the COP's 27's climate conferences. No, we're not going to read that. James Webb telescope shows how starlight transforms a distant Jupiter light. No, I don't really care about it. A taste of lab-grown. Cell biologist shares the wonder of researching This is all just sound. Is this really science? I really don't want to read any of it. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't keep my job here because this is really some bullshit here. Wait, animal science. We could even go into the science. Let's go to technology under science. There we go. That's what I like to read about. Twitter. How is Twitter fucking technology? Okay. How the cookie became a monster. What? Oh God. All right. Look, everybody. Just stop turning your TV on. Don't look at anything in the news. How about you talk to your neighbors? Here's a new concept for you people. Go outside and talk to your neighbors and see what they're up to. Now that is the news. I'm telling you, the best news you're going to get, the most fun you could have is talking to people that live near you, because things that are near you are dear to you. And if there's a deer near you and you could talk to him, you should find there might be something really important going on your block. Like there might be nuclear radiation leaks. Somebody down the block from you might have fucking poisoned anus or something, and they found out that you're living on top of a nuclear reactor, but you don't know because you're going to NPR and finding about how Elon Musk runs his company and how you're getting ripped off or killed. Like, what is the point of all the news? There's never why. There should be good news. There should be, even if the news is bad, there should be good news. Like this Elizabeth Holmes thing. It should be like, well, we fixed the problem where dumb rich people they are told that they're dumb before they try to put some hoe into prison. I don't know if she's a hoe. Okay, I take that back. I don't want to be held liable. I don't know what the hell happened there. I didn't read the article. I'm just going by things. And you're wasting. You're just okay. The news is a waste. Okay, if you're listening to news channels and stuff, you're wasting your time. I'm not trying to talk bad about No Agenda because they talk about the media that talks about the news. They're just pointing out how ridiculous it all is, which I guess is what I'm trying to do too. But I don't know how they do it because I don't want to talk about any of this here. Let's see, the Socratic method and its pitfalls. Do I want to read that? I don't really want to read that. Oh, look at this. Allison Mack is in the news. The biggest mistake she ever did of her life was getting involved in NXIVM. Well, if it wasn't for NXIVM, I probably would never even heard of you, Allison Mack. I didn't watch that Superman show, and I'm sure that you would have been lost in time anyway. But good luck trying to make a comeback, and I'm sure you could in the world of Hollywood. She's only in jail for 3 years for doing nothing. What did she do? Apparently, she blackmailed. All these rich people, or all these people that are just they get bamboozled. They send like 1 or 2 people to jail for it, but if you're dumb enough to get bamboozled, then how about they just pay them back like a fine or sue her, take some of her money, like, oh, the damages for you bamboozling me is this amount, X amount, and it can't go any more than the amount that you were bamboozled for. If she's like, send me naked pictures so we can hold them hostage, and you send it to her, then you get $0 because that's just really dumb, okay? But if she's like, we're going to hold some money, we'll give it back to you, blah, 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 blah. Oh, she was sentenced for 3 years behind bar and issued a $20,000 fine and 1,000 hours of community service. Man, oh man. I wonder how she's going to change. I heard stories about her just acting like a fucking weirdo, like walking into somebody's house and saying, hey, I'm going to make some pancakes. And she made pancakes, and then she was like, all right, fuck you, and left the house. I don't know. It was some weird stuff. But I don't know. Anyway, how big do you think Keith Raniere's penis is? Maybe that's the whole thing. Like, if they said that he's got like a 20-inch penis or something, that might explain a lot more than they're leading on, and I'd understand this news article like a lot better. Like, I'd understand that type of news if whatever. Okay, look, everybody, happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to be going back to Oakdar. I finally fixed my rocket ship. I'm going to be having dinner with my 5 wives and my 30 children. That's why I come to Earth, just get away from it all sometimes. Guys just they like to procreate and then escapiate, and I was in escapiate mode, but I'm going to go back. I'm going to see them a day. I'll probably be back after that, so don't worry about it. I'm not leaving you guys too. I'm just leaving them. Maybe I shouldn't record this. Damn, Nick, this eggnog in the sewer comes out of that pipe and it's green. It really does a number on your brain. Okay, everybody, this is Zindu, and I'll be seeing you guys on the flip side, or some fucking shit. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. And Nick, thank you for giving me back my job doing the news. Even though I really don't want to fucking do the news, I'm gonna maybe read part of the headline and tell you how it's bullshit, and then I'm gonna go fuck off and lick the walls. Ho ho ho. This Thanksgiving, why not try something different? Instead of celebrating a holiday with the people you love, use some new technology made by the scientists in the Dark Sewer Network to go back in time and spend the holiday with the Native Americans themselves.
Limited time offer. To get yourself enrolled and get rid of your debt, please press 1 to speak to a live representative.
This Thanksgiving, why not try something different?
Good evening, strangers. This is Bigfoot Assault, and I am Mystery Man. This story is called Thanksgiving Day Massacre. The year was 1912, and the Cobb family were getting together in their log cabin in upstate New York for a large family Thanksgiving get-together. Grandma Pauline, Grandpa Thomas, Cousin Lynette, Lorraine, and Laura, and their young children, Ron, Harry, and David. Let's not forget Mama Joan and Papa Rivers, and their young, quirky nerd son named Isaac. It was quite the large family, and they came from all over America to spend the holiday together, something they have done every year. This particular night, while enjoying dinner, young Isaac pointed out that his glass was shaking. His eggnog was rumbling to and fro in his glass. The Cobb family all gathered around the glass and was wondering if there was an earthquake. In New York, they thought? Impossible. That's when they heard something, a horrid scream, coming from the woods surrounding their cabin. Grandma's eyes grew really large, and she lifted her dress and grabbed a hidden rifle. "No stinky Yeti's gonna ruin my holiday," she screamed. She hustled as fast as she could to a window and started to unload in the direction of the yells. The entire family posted up at the windows, pulling guns out of shoes, belts, suspenders, and other crevices. They were all shooting into the woods, but it wasn't stopping the loud yelling barreling towards them. All of a sudden, a hole was ripped in the ceiling, and a large hairy hand grabbed Grandma Cobb. Grandpa Cobb opened his robe and revealed 2 large grenades that dangled between his legs. He cried out, "Dese nuts, I'm coming, my love," and leaped through the hole. The family was stunned that the man had enough energy to wake up in the morning, let alone have a 10-foot vertical jump. Silence. Smoke came billowing through the hole, followed by the drip drops of blood. Was it all over? That's when they heard those giant, grotesque feet stomping around on the roof again. Young Isaac had a light bulb go off in his head. He ran downstairs and cracked open a science kit that he ordered from the back of a Dark Sewer magazine. April edition. It was about cloning space monsters from planet Oktar. He brought the item upstairs. His father looked at it in shock. "What is that?" He was holding a large glowing needle and assured his remaining family members that everything was going to be okay. Isaac ran outside to the turkey coop. He found the largest turkey he could find by finding the turkey that was larger than the other turkeys. Very easy. He took the glowing needle and injected the biggest turkey he could find with the science goo. The turkey fell down, apparently dead. The father wondered how this was going to help. His cousins looked at him, nodding in disapproval. But then something magical happened. It started to grow. A few muscles here, a claw there, a couple of dicks as well. The turkey looked at the family, nodded, flexed, and flew up into the sky. He came back down on the roof and then suplexed Bigfoot off of the chimney. Bigfoot flipped the bird and attempted to curb stomp the turkey. But the turkey rectified one of his cocks and it impaled his foot. Bigfoot howled. Bigfoot then tried punching the turkey in the face, but the turkey opened his mouth and engulfed his arm into his throat. At first it tickled Bigfoot, but then the monster felt little teeth in the throat of the turkey, slowly pulling away the skin back on his arm. Bigfoot yanked his arm out of the turkey as fast and hard as he can, and he looked shocked to only see a skeleton. The mega turkey hucked, spit up the skin, said something filthy about Bigfoot's mother, and then inserted his talons into Bigfoot's eyes and flew off into the sunset, neither to be seen again. What a night. What a Bigfoot assault. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
My name is Victory. I'm reading this transcript right now. I'm loving life. My name is Nick. I got a big, fat, long, sock dick. And every chance I get, I like to bend over and suck on it. My name is Nick Nick, I suck on dick. Have a good night, my friend.
A lot of people are not aware of the taxing nature of the turkey. A lot of them consider them docile breed when in fact they're not. They're a predatory breed that'll stalk their prey, attack and kill. They've been seen as a brooding bunch. They'll brood around, stalk a certain area. You enter that area, they will attack and take you out. They've been falsely claimed to be a majestic. They're not a majestic. They're a dominating breed that'll take you down. I think we've seen that well enough in 2021. I think it's going to occur again in 2022.
What did he say? What? Hello? Hello? What's going on? Okay, wait, this is weird. 1 second. Let me bring this back down. There we go. Okay. Hi. Welcome back to, fucking rain stick. I want a snow stick. Would a snow stick be like a rain stick, but with like, something frozen in it, like ice cubes? It'd be like ice cubes instead of... What's in this fucking cactus? That's weird. It's like I got a cactus skeleton. I'm playing with the skeletons of a cacti. And I don't know, what are those, beans? Are they beans? They're probably just beans. I want to cut this open and find out. There might be like gold... It's midnight in mountain time, and I think nobody in chat believes there's mountain people that exist. Snow sticks are quiet. It probably does sound quiet. A snow stick would sound pretty cool. It'd be like tissues. It'd be like a foam sound, like you're getting hit in the head with large clumps of snow. Some things are not better than just the sound of nature. Like if you have an umbrella and you have nice fat raindrops hitting your umbrella, it's great. If you're out in the cold and it's snowing and you're wearing like a hood and the hood is like a solid fabric and it's over your head and it's like you're like inside of an amphitheater of a coat and you have big heavy like snowballs hitting your like something going on. An umbrella. Or you got those big chunky snow, and then when the sound of the foot stepping in fresh snow, and it's crunchy. It's like a crunchy snow. It's like a nice fresh crunchy. It's not like a frozen. It's like, and you kind of feel it through your entire. There's nature ASMR that happens, like crump, crump, crump. I can't really explain. I'm not Is this Mother Nature?
Mm-mm.
Is this Father
No,
Time?
not at all. No.
Is this a sister stuck in a washing machine?
I think I've met Mother Nature before.
Well, we've all met Mother Nature. I think Mother Nature's the sun, though. I don't think the chunk of earth, the chunk of rock is maybe like the dad. It's the seed, but I think the sun is more necessary than anything else.
Whose son?
The one, the soul.
The son of who?
Ours, Earth, the son of Gaia. Like they say like Gaia is like a woman, but I think the sun is more like the woman and the earth is more like the man.
The
sun is more like
The sun, yeah, the
Wait.
sun in the sky, you know, Sol, the star.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider a star to be feminine or masculine?
Well,
Mescaline
they
or
twinkle.
fentanyl?
Well, I mean, they're supposed to twinkle. So would that be more feminine?
I think that's feminine. I think twinkling is a feminine trait.
I think here tonight you could see 3 planets in the sky at one point.
Pissing little star.
Well, is a planet a star?
What?
A planet. I could see 3 different planets tonight at one point in time.
You could see 3 planets?
Earlier. Yesterday. It would be yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You
sorry.
could
I
see
always forget that there's other... I only think the place where rodents exist is a planet.
Oh, what planet is that?
Well, it's this one. That's where rodents exist. I only imagine that there's one planet that exists. All the other ones are just giant rocks.
Is Sewer Earth like the 4th rock from the sun, or?
No, it's the first planet from the sun.
First, okay.
And it's also the last planet from the sun.
It's got to have a nice clamp. Oh. Well, it's got the 2 extremes.
That doesn't make much sense. But you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
maybe?
okay.
Does anything else matter than, you know, if you go to a nightclub on your street and there's 2 other nightclubs that are closed and shuttered up before you get to the 3rd one. And then after the 3rd one, there's like nobody working there and the air conditioner's on and it's really cold and you weigh a lot or weigh nothing. It's like you're only going to the 3rd one. So the 3rd bar down the street is the only one that exists. Because the other bars are all closed.
But I thought the 3rd one was closed, though.
No, the 3rd one's the only one open. So is the 3rd if there's a street and there's only one bar open, do the other bars even count? Can you say that it's the 3rd bar or is it the only bar?
It's definitely yeah, it's pretty much the only bar.
Do you think we should be calling them planets if they can't have life? Or are they just like Class E? Is that what they call it on Star Trek? Like a Class E planet?
Well, like Pluto going back and forth.
Well, yeah, that's like a dingleberry on something that might not even be a planet.
What is it? Dwarf. They call it a dwarf. Just to demoralize it, apparently.
We should equally demoralize all of them and just call them giant rocks.
We should all be dwarves.
Yeah, and there's only one planet. There's only one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a singularity that already exists.
I think we would be much happier if we were all dwarves.
I think we'd be happier if we knew there were other dwarves.
Throughout the universe, you're saying?
No, like close by.
No.
So we could see if because we can't tell if we're fucked up because we all are here. But if there's another place that's just like us, that's not right there, we'll see it and we're like, wow, they're really fucked up, and we're just like them, and then it might make they might make change on one or the other planet.
Or make us you know, be like, hey, they're fucked up too.
Yeah.
Maybe just existence.
Existence is
a little
kind of
fucked up,
yeah,
but
it is. Have we found single-celled life forms on other planets yet?
I don't
Have we found
know if we
bacteria
have.
on other planets? Is there space bacteria?
I would imagine there is.
Is bacteria life?
I believe it is. I mean, it's a organism of a sort.
Not officially. Are you going to eat any mushrooms for Thanksgiving?
Oh no. Well,
maybe a
what
creamed
were you,
mushroom. Have
something
you ever
that you
creamed a
talked about
mushroom?
earlier. Something that you talked about earlier about the interconnections of the brain.
Yeah.
And
Your
I've heard
neurons. Maybe
studies.
neurons are like electro Pokemon mushrooms.
Well, there's been studies of people taking psilocybin mushrooms and it clearing different mental issues by making different connections in the brain.
How about this? Because neurons are really weird. Maybe neurons are like a mixture of mushroom life and meat life. Kind of like there's some sort of meat that just existed without the neurons. It's just like masses of meat. But then the neurons, which were like a mushroom, like an electro form of mushroom, got into the meat and made like brains or something.
I was thinking more along the lines of some sort of interconnected fungus.
Well, yeah, but but imagine if the fungus was only interconnected within one brain, like because when mushrooms in
like
nature can
collective,
connect like as a
we're all-
collective, but yeah, we have portable collectives within our own encapsulated meat. Meat has
think-
the collective, but it's broken from the whole.
What if the mushroom is the collective?
Are you calling me from a mushroom right now? Are you under like a blanket?
No, why do I? Oh, do
Are
I
you
sound like I'm under a
are you
blanket?
laying down? Are you like
No, I'm upright. I am.
You're standing? Are you standing in the shower shaking?
No, in fetal position.
You're in the fetal.
In the shower, enjoying a cocktail.
Have you ever heard of Amy on the radio?
A what?
Have you ever heard of Art Bell?
I've heard of Art Bell.
So Art Bell in about 27, near the end of Art Bell, he had a newsreader, a great newsreader named Amy. I think her last name was on the radio. It might be Dutch. And she had her show. She had a show after Art Bell, and I never called Art Bell. I was around when I could have, but I never did. But I called Amy on the radio, and one of the times that I called her, because are you nervous when you call me?
Not anymore.
But you were at some point. I was so nervous when I called Amy on the radio that I was standing in the shower, pacing back and forth. And I told her, I told her, she does like a science news thing. I told her that humans will never go to Mars. And she was fighting against me. I was like, okay, well, I don't think humans will ever go to. When they get there, you could call me back and tell me I was wrong.
Were you serious with your convictions?
Amy Martin, there we go. Amy Martin.
Or?
Amy Martin was cool. She still is cool. Amy Martin's amazing.
No, but were you serious with your convictions that we would never go to Mars?
Not in my lifetime. I do not see people going to Mars in my lifetime.
No, I probably, yeah, I 100% agree with you.
I don't think for maybe in 300 years from now, but I can't argue that argument because
it parallels my thoughts of how much bullshit goes into quantum computing.
You think it'll take quantum computers to get us to Mars?
Oh, it's going to happen in like 10 more years.
I think
and then in 10 more years, it'll happen in 10 more years.
Efficient
and then
power
in 10
source.
more years, it'll happen in 10 more years.
Oh, I know what's going to happen.
Years.
There's going to be our savior of humanity. I think his name is Cockring. He's going to make a warp drive engine. Johnny Cockring? Forget his name. Sweet, sweet baby Jesus.
Is it paralleling?
He's going to be
Star
up there
Trek?
with William Riker. Okay, so William Riker is going to help some dude named Johnny Cockring make a warp drive. And that's going to... There we go. That's when, I'll be wrong. But until then, we're not going to Mars.
The glove will fit.
Imagine being in a fucking tin can for 6 months to go to a place that wants to kill you. And then to come back is another 6 months. Why would you?
It sounds exciting a little bit. But,
actually, I think it's 9 months. It's like being born again. It's like being born into hell. It's like, oh, yeah, you're in the womb for 9 months. You come out. It's hell. It doesn't want you here. Why are you here? Because I thought people say it's cool. It's like, no, that's not happening. Nobody is going to Mars ever.
And you'll die if you go outside.
Maybe if we send robots there to colonize Mars, but you're thinking about like 1,000 to 2,000 years in the future. You're thinking,
well, wait, isn't there a reactor there that creates oxygen?
I heard I heard the Jewish people are there.
Quaid at the reactor.
It's why would anybody go to Mars? I don't understand.
For that for orange sand. That's about it.
We're going back to the moon in maybe 6 years from now.
They can make those little like planters with the cactus in them with that orange sand and whatnot.
Yeah, we spent about 6,000 years trying to get off Mars to get to this planet because
Didn't you understand? That's why we left.
Now we have to go back. We're going back to the ashtray we shat in. There's no. What's the point of going to Mars? Like,
you know what?
Name
Probably
one
happened to
reason
Mars?
why we would go to Mars.
You know why? What probably happened to Mars?
We would die. But there's no. What's on Mars that we want?
I think Mars was probably once a striving planet, but you know what happened? They decided to go with EVs.
They had erectile dysfunction
on a massive scale.
And then another 100 million years passed, and then the sun was in the perfect spot for life to start on Earth until life will end after erectile dysfunctions, and then fucking the next planet will have its turn, maybe.
That was Viagra was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything like humans anywhere else? Anywhere?
I don't know, but I certainly hope that there would be throughout this massive cosmos that we see out there.
It's a nice thought. Do you think it's a nice thought to also think we're the only ones that there be? It doesn't even really matter in our time frame of life.
It's kind of a little bit of a lonely thought, I guess.
It is, but it's also like a switch. Because like there was
We
a
have
time when
each
there was no
other,
television.
but
There was a time when there was no internet. There was a time when there was no anything. There's
simpler time.
But all those time periods, like your 60 to 90 year blip doesn't really, you can't comprehend a change, really. It just happens, and it might happen during your little blip. You might have a change during your blip, but does that change? Are there other people experiencing this? And if they are, does that take away the specialness of our blip? Is our blip, because the more people that exist without me knowing about them makes me feel less special. which doesn't really fucking matter. But that's the only downside I could see to there being other life.
Yeah, well,
it doesn't matter. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess wouldn't each existence be special in its own right?
Well, yeah, existence is special, but if there's other people doing it all over the place and it's not that special, then hey, well, that's the only. I'd rather there be other weird shit out there to experience. Like, wow, that I never thought of that, but it might be bad. It could be really bad. It could be like fucking Pandora's
I have
box.
a feeling there's
Pinhead.
well, that's what I feel. I feel there's stuff out there that's not like us that might be a little concerning.
Could be. The only thing keeping us okay is the sun.
Oh, yeah. Well, ultimately, yeah.
Did I ask you if you thought the sun was feminine or masculine?
You had stars, and we talked about that. Probably so. The sun would be feminine, casting her light.
Wouldn't a
upon
black
us
hole
all.
be feminine? Because it's or was that racist? Do they have to change
I think
that?
a black hole has no gender.
But it's not really black. And also, man, these things that people get upset about is pretty stupid. Because, like, black holes don't exist because we don't know what they are. There's just a hole in the universe and we don't know what it is. And we feel like we could put a name on it.
Like it could be something totally different.
But yeah, we're just using our monkey brain to put words on a thing that we don't know what it is. We're like, black hole, huh? And then we scratch our butts and we say that's what it is. And if you disagree with it, if you say no, it's not a black hole. It's just it's nothing, or
So,
people. I think
it's a space trampoline.
why don't they just call it nothing? There's like a nothing. There's a big nothing, and the nothing is this big.
Like a void.
Void. There's a void. Why do they call it a black hole? It's like
Why isn't it just a void?
Void. It's one. The less syllables, the more closer you get to the root of what it is. The black. Let's call it. Oh. It's the big oh. The voido. I don't know. Wait, did you tell me what you're thankful for yet? Are you thankful for anything? What are you thankful for, caller?
A little tough to be thankful this year.
What are you giving your thanks to? Well, what do you enjoy? They should call it enjoy time. Enjoy.
What do I enjoy?
Memorabilia. I don't know.
I enjoy relaxing with a cigar.
What is relaxing? Sitting on a what's that called? A cot, swinging thing between two trees. A hammock. Do you hammock?
Yeah. No, I have a folding chair.
Does it fold you, or do you fold it?
You fold it out.
Do you have to throw magnets under it to make it work?
No, it does have a heated pad in the bottom of it.
Ooh.
That you have to plug into you have to plug it into like one of those little battery backups for your cell phone things.
Imagine if they made a heated tampon. Elon Musk should get into battery operated tampons that are heated.
That's a totally different type of Twitter.
Well, it could keep you'd like a nice warm cooter, right? If my penis was bleeding, I would like to put
Twitter cooter.
I would like to put a heat pad on him. So why not we can make it rechargeable. It could be like feminine radiators. Feminine radiators. They'd be like a heated underwear.
Is it like the next renewable or?
Are the women of Earth are not renewable. They are, they should be at the highest point of technology. We should put all of our technology right at their cooters to save them from their periods. There we go.
That's
self-heated with
cooter
flood.
Cooter technology should
Cooter Tech
should be our ultimate
from the Dark Sewer Network.
Cooter technology.
I want to see Apple in the feminine product.
I feel like we could get funding in Silicon Valley for this.
Cooter boosters. A cooter koozie.
A cooter koozie. That's
cooter koozie. LB USB 3.0.
Oh yeah. High speed. USB-C.
And it'll have a sonic, like a sonic wave to help break up uterine lining to make it come out of them quicker. It'll speed up your period process by using sound waves in a pulsating. It'll match your atomic fluctuations to degenerate your internal linings quicker to speed up your period process.
Is this AI based?
There's an algorithm.
Algorithms will always rule all.
Isn't it weird that we've replaced the yin yang with algorithm?
Yeah. It's the new yada yada.
Are you a coder? Do you code?
Slightly.
Coding is trying to get ones and zeros.
Bullshit.
How you want them to. It's you're determining fate of ones and zeros, right?
Yeah.
You're determining the fate of those ones and zeros. And slowly, actually very quickly, we're giving up the fate of the ones and zeros to the machine because it just is easier. Half the code you write, you're probably copying and pasting, right?
I did wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you could probably write it yourself, but it's a lot easier.
I mean, the point. Over the years.
Caller, are you hiding under the blankets again? You're breaking up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
All right, everybody. It's 2:36 in the morning of Thanksgiving Day. I think the pilgrims just landed on the moon, and the moonlings. What are the aliens on the moon called? Martians? They're not. Those aren't Martians. Those are the moon of Earth, right? Does the moon have a name? It's lunar. Is it lunar? Lunarians? Pilgrims from Earth just landed and met the Lunarians. The Moonies? The Moonanites? There's cultures meeting from different universes currently. When you do this, it's like multiple scissorings. Thank you so much for all you late night warriors for hanging out. We'll be back again next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. Enjoy tomorrow. I hope that you're spending it with people you either completely by yourself and just having a good time, or with people you enjoy being around. It's good to be around people sometimes. And, once or twice a year is a good sometimes to do it. Man, I wish it was I wish I was spending more Thanksgivings being able to be around people that I could just get completely shit-faced. But, you can't really do that all the time. That's when you have a Friendsgiving. When you're around your family, you don't want to be too fucking trashed. Just trashed enough. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. And I hope you have a lovely Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that shenanigans, which is evaporating. It's weird that we're having holidays, pop holidays, popple days. We're having popple days. It's like, for about a good 10-year stretch, you're gonna have something called Black Friday. Too many people are gonna die during it. It's like it's really crazy. But I think Black Friday is dying. It's becoming a week of sales. It's like Thanksgiving Day week of sales. It goes into December. It's like the end of November into the first week of December. So you could buy things before they get there for Christmas. It's like the shipping time. They should call it Xmas shipping time. Xmas shipping time? Blackvember? It's changing into a 2-week buying spree. November, it'll be a Two-vember. It'll be a Two-vember week. I don't know. It's morphing though. The Black Friday's going away. Nobody's going to. I think Corona killed everything. It killed a lot of things. Some things bad. Some things really good. It's killing going to the office. It's killing holidays. It's killing going to stores. Which is, I think it's good. Fucking get rid of. Bring home the creation to share from home to other homes. Instead of enslave all over. To enslave all over. I don't know. Anyway, get the fuck out there. Have a good time tomorrow, no matter what you're doing. Eat a complete turkey by yourself. Film it and send it to me. I'll watch you. What is it called? Diane, what's that called? Bukkake? Is that what you do? Oh, no. It's mukbang just sounds worse than bukkake. I'm sorry. It's just, ugh. I don't want to see anybody getting mukbanged. Have a happy Thanksgiving. From the sewers to you. Fuck out of here and get out of here. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. Thank you to all the musicians, the artists, the phone callers, the sewer chatters, the Discord people, the No Agenda people, everybody. You know who you are. And I probably know you. And if I don't know you and you know me, then you know that I already know you. So it's all just historia. De abuelos. That's the history of our grandmothers. My grandmother knows your grandmother, motherfucker. By Carlos Carti. Good night. Internet.
Sekarang inti ingat tiarango somah kuyako sungoma ya yapango juntana yakuspa mana mi konakachu che kapai konakawa harina kongo Amasua, yang nagataksa no kanjas piskas.
How may I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks. Then you can give me a fucking automobile, a fucking Datsun, a fucking Toyota, a fucking Mustang, a fucking Buick, 4 fucking wheels and a seat.
I really don't care for the way you're speaking to me.
And I really don't care for the way your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere with fucking keys to a fucking car that isn't fucking there. And I really didn't care to fucking walk down a fucking highway and across a fucking runway to get back here to have you smile in my fucking face. I want a fucking car right fucking now.
May I see your rental agreement?
I threw it away.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, what?
You're fucked.
No killing animals! Rats have rights! Fly on veggies! Rats have rights!
Ho, 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 fuck you. Ho, 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 ho. Here I come.